Oriaojing 6200.
Norman Bates with a mic and a beat tape. Psycho nigga, I can no longer see straight. The booth is like the Bates Motel. This is where you rappers get killed. Norman Bates with a mic and a beat tape. Psycho nigga, I can no longer see straight. The booth is like the Bates Motel. This is where you rappers get killed.
Yeah, yes, bitch, nigga, fuck a PR. My mouth is my weapon, like a broadsword and chain metal. Stampede the field where MCs battle and give them 16 before the dust settle. Call me a killer, that's like the pot calling the kettle black metal. Cause you're the murderer, you're the murderer. Feet in the pockets of those who ain't feet in your ears. I light like beer, get high like a hello. After hitting that lie like a mellow, I give you 16. Norman Bates, lose my mind on this shit. Cause I got shit on my mind, pamper asses ain't holding it. Dying King with the mic, I'm controlling it. Scott Pett with the mic, that's who I'm fucking with. Black Sun with the mic, be on the same shit. Make no mistakes when the track's in this place. It is I, Norman Bates.
Norman Bates with a mic and a beat tape. Psycho nigga, I can no longer see straight. The booth is like the Bates Motel. This is where you rappers get killed. Norman Bates with a mic and a beat tape. Psycho nigga, I can no longer see straight. The booth is like the Bates Motel. This is where you rappers get killed.
Up off that. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. 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 Up off. Pop. Hey. Y'all know what day it is. Y'all know what day it is, huh? Yeah. Yeah. It's Facts Friday, baby, baby. What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz Adult. All right, man, look. Look at who we have here. Let me see who we have up in here. King Athletics. With you. Coda. What's going on with you? Whoops. Hi, man. Look, first I want to say this. Everybody, welcome to the Facts Friday. If you haven't done it, please close out the chat, hit the like, and give it up for the Fun of Hill.
Bring on this with a laugh and do the cabbage patch. Kiss a pretty lady and then sign some autographs. The burn young man can shapoing boing.
Hit the Titan bell. And wait a minute, I swear before Lord, we ain't gonna do one thing, not a damn thing, but I'm giving up till I ain't.
Baby, you should let me in. You deserve no, you deserve baby.
Oh, hit the Tyson bell. And wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute. First of all, second of all,
Yeah, put it simply in here. I like surprises. I came here for prizes. Big booty and thighs is promising my guys is how I could get inside this. Stupid, I realize this, but there's so much I wanna know about you, but I don't really wanna know. That's what they say. You make it too hard for a nigga. I got you, but I got the time. Let's make it work.
hit the Tyson bell. Hold on. Wait a second. My man Justin Hill got a super chat. He says, stampede the field where MCs battle and give them 16 before the dust settles. That brother remember the ball. Love you, boy. He said, you was in your bag, brother. Hold on, brother. That's bad. Look.
Middle finger to the faculty, cause we living in zero gravity. Got the whole system mad at me, cause we living in zero gravity. Now put your hands up high, don't need wings if you're feeling this fly. I'm a stand-up guy, but I can sit down and still kiss the sky.
Let me see. My brother in the place. He said bump bum 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 bum. Hold on. Where is it? We outside.
Anything can happen when you're outside. You can lose a fight, see a chick, have That'll count with that vibe. Ride a bike, see a nigga, and ask him if he's alright.
And ask me. Hit the Tyson bell. Yeah. My man said there's 80 likes. Listen, man, there's 80 likes. I want y'all to get the likes up.
Hit the likes, get those, get the thumbs up, hit the likes, get those, get the thumbs up, hit the like, get those, get the thumbs up, hit the like, get those, hit the thumbs up, hit the like, get those.
And before we get started on this Facts Friday, we need some inspiration. Take a little time out for our brother squad.
Squad up. Let's go.
Hey, half of y'all be looking like that and breathing like that, talking shit, bull jiving when looking at my workouts. That's how y'all look. But like, yo, Biz, you ain't on nothing. Hit the Tyson bell. All right, man. Okay, I got a show for you guys today. It's going to be pretty long. It's going to be pretty long because we're going to review some shit. We have two on the grounds that we're going to review. One with Devin the American Dream Haney and one with Brian Norman Bates. Hit the Tyson bell. We're gonna look at them both. We're gonna enter the zone war room to do so. If we have time, if we
Middle finger to the faculty, cause we living in zero gravity. Got the whole system mad at me, cause we living in zero gravity. Now put your hands up high, don't need wings if you're feeling this fly. I'm a stand-up guy, but I can sit down and still kiss the sky.
flex on them. Seep. Left hand on them. Left hand on them. Power King Kong ain't got Creed on. That brother gave $100 super chat. Love you, boy. He flexed on him. He said, Funky Facts Friday, funky fresh dress to impress, ready to party. Let me see. Let's go. Hit the Tyson bell. You know, for years, I thought MC Light wrote that. She definitely rapped it. All right. But it was LL Cool J. LL Cool J wrote that on Self-Destruction. Funky fresh dress to impress, ready to party. Dime to move your body. To get inside, you pay the whole $10. Got shaved with a razor blade taped to your car. Leave the guns and the crack and the knives alone. MC Lights on the microphone. Gun rushing and pushing. Snacks and taxing. I cram to understand why brothers don't be maxing. There's only one disco. They're closed one more. You ain't guarding the door. So what you got a gun for? Do you rob the rich, give to the poor? Yo, daddy-o. School them some more. That was LL Cool J, bro. I said MC Light had the dopest bars on Self-Destruction. Now that I know it was a ghostwrite from LL, the best verse was Heavy D. Here's a situation. Idiocy, nonsense, violence, not a good policy. Therefore, we must ignore fighting and fussing. Heavy's at the door, so there'll be no bum rushing. That shit right there, boy. Heavy. Love you, boy. Let me see. Who beats Jay-Z in the versus battle? Nobody, baby. The closest to beat Jay-Z, you guys gonna hate this answer, but really it's about who can get the party going and who can get everybody singing your shit and who can bring the biggest bangers and get you know what I'm saying? It would probably Kanye. Yep, my man just said it. Probably Kanye. I mean, Jay-Z can easily, let's go, dun, 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 dun. Hey, Poppy, even if they don't understand the flow, they understand the dough. I mean, he can really, what more can I say? Like, Jay-Z could come with a type of hits that is like, okay, he's really tearing the roof down. We need somebody coming with some hits, bruh. And you know, all the lights, dun, 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 superstar. Hold on. MJ gone. My brother's dead. Speaking of which, before we do our show, I'm telling you, it's going to be a long show. It's going to be about 2.5 hours. All right, so let's just warm the mic up. Kanye smokes over. No. I went to the Watch the Throne concert. Didn't happen. You know, a lot of you guys, Jay-Z been so great for so long. It's kind of like LeBron. It's kind of like Kobe, and then he passes away and everybody on his nuts, right? But it's kind of like Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson, R. Kelly better than Michael Jackson. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life. You know what I'm saying? When you're great, everybody looking for the person to knock you down. I was at Watch the Throne. They battled right there. And Kanye ain't smoke Hova at all. especially when you see him barring up. That dude, that Jay-Z killed it when forget Hard Knock Life. He dropped Marcy. Come up along where I'm from, Marcy, son. Ain't nothing not dog. Everybody was rapping every damn bar. He could drop some hard shit that'll have you like, okay, Kanye can't go that hard. He could go that loud, but he can't get that gritty. Jay-Z can still get gritty, bruh. Okay. DMX that'd be nice. That'd be nice. But this ain't about, bringing on the dead and who can, we talking about alive. Yeah. Let me see. 50 or Wayne has a chance. 50 ain't definitely got his catalog ain't deep enough. He only got an album and a half worth of. But let's work. Let's get back. Nas, you gotta be a heavy hitter. You know what I mean? Hit the tight bell. Okay, let's talk. Listen, man. Michael Jackson movie trailer almost had me punch a hole through the teeth. Y'all know what kind of Michael Jackson fan I am. I don't play around when it comes to Mike. I'm a Mike fan boy. I do not play. Mike is the whole purpose for my being. ShowBizz, why you so happy? Mike. ShowBizz, why you always smiling? Ha! And all that. Mike, bruh. Mike had a childlike spirit that shined through everything he did. I saw that shit, and I saw Quincy jump. I saw Quincy. Bruh, hit the Tyson back. I lost my... And to his nephew, Jermaine's son, which Jermaine always hated on Mike. All right? Jermaine's son out there looking like... And the funny thing is, I had a full-blown argument already. Me and Ms. Biz, I was with the kids right there in the living room. Ms. Biz was like... There was a part when Mike got the headphones and his nose looked like Birdman. And she was like, okay, that's too big. Like his nose is, that's what she said, but his nose is, and I said, that's pretty damn accurate. And she was like, come on. Like I said, you don't know Mike. She said, I know, you see, when you're a Mike fan, you think nobody know Mike, but I said, you don't know Mike. She was like, we ain't that far apart. See, I'm 4 years older than her. Those 4 years make a difference. You know what I mean? She was coming out the womb on Thriller. I was 3-4 years old. You know what I'm saying? Hit the Tyson bell. You get what I'm talking about? I was already screaming because Mike turned into a zombie. And I'm talking about real time. First black man on MTV. I was there live and in color. Said his nose was a little big. I said, let me show you something. It was this scene. I said, you're going to have to walk that back. Mike had a schnoz, bruh. Mike had a dill pickle. He had a schnoz. He was breathing if you're in the same room with Mike, you're going to suffocate. He's breathing in all the oxygen. Mike will have you suffocating in there, bruh. That's why I was never mad at Mike's first 2 nose jobs. All right. When it got real sharp where he could pick a lock with his nose and all that, that's when it got too sharp. But the first 2, I was like, I feel you took a little off the top. The problem was nose jobs were at its infancy stages. All right. A white person could get a nose job and it's halfway, but a brother from nostrils from it's like if Devin Haney was back then, he got a nose job. That's diabolical. You can't, that nose jobs weren't meant for nostrils like that. Right, from Africa, like nostrils from Mother Earth, from mom. All right, let's talk. Because I'll tell you this: if somebody sneezes wrong, if somebody chew their popcorn wrong in a movie theater, IMAX, while I'm front row watching Mike, I'm shooting a fair one. All right, that shit is going to be a celebration for me. I'm shooting a fair. I'm going to be dressed up in a black tuxedo with glitter gloves and shit, with a big bow tie. I'm stepping in there like, it's the feeling now. I'm on that shit. Let me see. Leave that 9 to 5. Yeah. Yes. I just played Off the Wall, which is my favorite song ever. Hit the Tyson bell. All right, so let's go. Y'all don't piss me off today. I'm trying to have a good ass time. All right. Let me see. Biz, Mike, taking all the oxygen in the room. Yeah, I'm telling you, you're gonna be like, yo, why am I getting woozy? Because you're just breathing in Mike's carbon monoxide or carbon dioxide. Which one is it? It got some carbon. It got some carbon on it. Baby Be Mine. Holy shit. I'm telling you, one time somebody tried to argue me up and down about R. Kelly being better than Mike. And I sat right there. I said, okay, why don't you name me 5 of R. Kelly's greatest songs? They did. I said, play them. Played them, and all I did was play Thriller. And that brother stood up, and I mean the Thriller album. I played PYT, Baby Be Mine, Human Nature, and it wrecked his 5 greatest songs. And I said, that's just one album. That brother stood up and was like, he was like, my bad. I forgot. That dude grabbed R. Kelly's 5 greatest songs. I sat there and pressed play on Thriller, and he said, my bad, brother. I said, you just forgot, brother. You just forgot. That's all that is. You just forgot. I ain't get to Off the Wall and Bad and Dangerous, and I ain't even get through that shit. I just grabbed 5 songs from Thriller and bust R. Kelly's ass. Pause. And that's the Black Two Sugar. Okay. All right. Let's go. It's MJ all day. Okay. Now that I got that rant out the way. Let's talk about Deebo Dev. Because I'm going to be placing a bet on this fight. I'm going to be placing a max bet, bro. I'm going to be placing my bookie that I want to try. My bookie that I want to try. Be placing a bet. Baby Be Mine, Lady Mine. Hey, don't. And that's on the same album. Let's not talk about it anymore. This whole damn 2 to 3 hours I'm going to be doing this live stream today, we'll be talking about Mike. If y'all keep revving me up, I'm trying to do my damn job. All right. I'll spend 2-3. Y'all want to go 2 hours talking about Mike? We'll go 2 damn hours celebrating Mike easily. I'll throw my whole show in the trash. I'm trying to do y'all a favor. So let's simmer it down. Let's simmer it down. Now listen, Biz missing all kinds of super chats. Where I don't. What else am I missing? Did I miss something else? I thought I was all over it. Biz might taking all the oxygen. I'm all over. Oh, Jay never had an era, and he bit a lot of people's lyrics with proof. How can you best 97% of your albums you release your ops outsold you? Shut your ass up. You must be a baby. Because he wasn't biting people's lyrics. He was shouting out big. He was shouting people out doing that shit. That was mad love. Everybody knew what it was. You must be from a different era. If you're of the era, you wouldn't even make a comment like that. We all knew what it was. Another thing, he ran that era. Jay-Z had people pushing shit back. Jay-Z, yo, you had to be a big Nas had to be quiet, bruh, until Ether. Jay-Z was running shit. Everyone knows he took the Biggie man. He was running shit, bruh. I don't know where you were. You couldn't have been born. Jay-Z run shit now. Jay-Z dropped some shit now. You think Jay-Z owned all the shit that he owned because he put mediocre shit out? You must have lost your mind. We were all wearing Rockaware and everything. You must have lost your damn mind. Everybody, Fabulous, everybody was doing a Jay-Z. He was setting all kinds of trends. Everybody was doing him. When you talk, bro, don't play with me. Don't you play with me lying. I was there. Your young ass just don't talk about some shit you don't know. I'll be trying to just like Mike's nose. His nose was humongous. Here's a Facts Friday, bro. When the bell rings, 10-year anniversary is free on YouTube. Oh, this month, MJ is the GOAT. Yep. Haney gets KO tomorrow. Okay. All right. Let's talk. The pups don't know a damn thing. Sometimes you just gotta shut the hell up when grown folks are talking. Let me see. Yeah, that Black album was killing it. Brother, Jay-Z was running shit. Period. The Hard Knock Life tour, he's selling out the Garden. Stop playing with me, bro. DMX was on his tour. Stop playing. DMX was a monster. At the end of the day, he was on his tour, the Rockefeller tour. Y'all better stop playing. Jay-Z signed DMX on Def Jam. Y'all better stop playing. I was there. He moved the whole culture. Y'all better stop. Okay. Now, 20 minutes in, brother, can we get to the damn show? All right, almost 1,000 people. Everybody make sure you hit the like. Let's work. Deebo Dev. DMX outsold. Dog, you can say whatever. Not totally. Look at Jay-Z's money and look at God. Love you, boy. But look at X's. Brother, not totally. Jay-Z, brother, please. And plus, let this be known too. DMX was a better crossover star than Jay-Z. But the bros and the culture, Jay-Z ran that shit, bro. Stop playing. Don't you play with me. Reasonable Doubt was better than every DMX album. But songs like Y'all Gonna Make Me Lose My Mind, Up in Here, was like, Who Let the Dogs Out? It was like that. That was the type of music that most of American culture was vibing with. But Jay-Z had that shit. You stop playing. All right, you better stop. He was a better crossover star, yes. Right? An action star, put him in movies and shit, but Jay-Z was a better hip-hop artist. Let me see. Blueprint 2, Response, Smoke Ether, but people didn't expect it. Brother, I'm telling you, hell no, Biz Trip. Okay. Let me tell you this. Yeah, no, it didn't. Okay, let me tell you this. Who had better bars? The Dog, the Roms, the Bark, the Light. You knew everything DMX was about to say. I pray to the light and down, and the Roms and the hut. Jay-Z had bars. You stop. All y'all stop. I love DMX like the next man, but you know it was repetitive. You know what was up, bro. Y'all better stop. Y'all better stop. He ain't never dropped a 444. Y'all better stop it. Don't play with me. Let me see. Biz protecting his spot in the Illuminati. Okay, all right. Whatever. Let's work. Let me see. Go 1 2 1 2 come through. All you need to do is print out Jay-Z's lyrics and print out DMX's. You're like, you're right, Biz. My fault. Jay-Z sold 1 million in one night at right Magna Carta. End of sales combo. Let's not talk about that. Can we get back to we don't know what kind of conversations to have. All right. Who's a better pop artist? Who's a better hip hop artist? Jay-Z did both. Let me see. These YNs don't know old school hip hop and don't friendly 20 bet with you receipt here. Norm, I ain't gonna bet with you. That Norman Jr. beats K. Okay, let's talk. Let's get. Yeah, you're right. Let's get on. Can't y'all see that he's fake a rap version of TD Jakes? Jay-Z said, "I walk past this casket, feeling sarcastic. Look at him, still sleeping." Jay-Z said, "I walk past this casket, feeling sarcastic. Look at him, still sleeping." You better stop. DMX ain't never. No. I'm a true 80s baby. 1980. I was here before ShowBizz. He had to re-release Reasonable Doubt just to go platinum. Yes, Lord. Because he had to re-release it, meaning it did well after people heard it. Because when it was first released, they couldn't get used to the fact, light-skinned dude, then, you know what I'm saying, had the voice kind of, but re-released it, people were like, oh, that shit was crazy. It has nothing to do with the art. It has everything to do with marketing. Once you heard the same album re-released and then now that you got to know Jay-Z, perspective changed. Let me listen to it. It's one of the greatest albums of all time. You just made my point. Jay-Z at GOAT, though, for real, stop playing. Jay-Z was so great. MJ went to see him at Summer Jam. I'm saying, bro. Saute sacrificed his hair to join the Illuminati. Boxing. Thank you. Okay. I'm just going to cut to the mustard. Y'all have that conversation by your damn.
I king, I do or die king. I take purple to the head like a Viking. Free drinks to a head like a Siamese. We getting drunk in this motherfucker high key. We about to pop off like when you pop the lock off. Brandon got the cannon that'll knock your block and socks off. Jewels that'll fool you, fools that'll do you. Got 2 bras in the pool that'll screw you. Who knew that I'll hold the tool that blew through you? The heat is a beast with teeth that'll chew you.
Deebo Death is in shape. What do y'all think? Snack ain't dead. Hey, Malik, this Friday is ruined. This Friday is ruined, dog. This Friday is ruined. I tried, bro. I tried. I really tried to just, I really tried. This is supposed to be the Facts Friday, not Funny Fridays, bro. Not Funny Fridays. This type of shit here, we can't have. It's borderline disrespectful. Hey, yo, I'm Big Dog Glenn Rob. Listen, got you a flea. And a little homie, little home jungle, just a garden to me. Mic drop, brother. We really don't have to talk about this. The ghost of Snack lives. Hey, listen. Fun. Hey. Me too, bro. That was big. Malik is really bogus. Let's get to it, okay? We're going to look at the face-off, too. We got a lot to do today. In order for Devin Haney to win the damn fight, man, I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. I don't know how good Devin is, and I don't know how good Brian Norman Jr. is. I realized that leading up to this fight. I don't know how good they are. There's too many questions. If Bud never fights again without Conde, listen, bro. Yeah, stay away. Listen. You can already understand why we don't know how good Brian Norman is. Because Brian Norman didn't look that good until he became champ. When he became champ, even fighting Santion, he's supposed to lose. And people don't realize that. They forgot he was supposed to be food for Santion. He's supposed to have been food. Let me let y'all in on something. I was contacted while that fight was being negotiated, before it was being negotiated. And the person going to remain nameless who contacted me, right hand, said, Biz, do you think this is a good idea for Brian Norman to face Santion? And I said, he's going to lose. I can admit that to my brothers. I say he's going to lose. Now, if he wins, that's huge, but he's going to lose the fight. He beat the hell out of him. And then he went on to be this patient fighter who you kind of heard him to be when he was sparring Boots and sparring Tank as a kid twice and having the dog fights with Tank, and that went viral. Sparring Terrence Bud Crawford, he became that. What he's supposed to have been. So you don't know. He's Mr. 6 weeks now, but it's true. He hasn't fought anybody on the skill level. Hey, he fought your boy Quentin Randall. Now, Quentin Randall is a weird fight to have. A great gym fighter, but not the best pro fighter in the ring on fight night. And that's the fact. Quentin Randall will whoop your ass in the gym, but when it comes to fight, you get what I'm saying? But Norman did beat him. There were two people that had the same type of thing where in the gym, they got mad respect, and Brian Norman beat him. Let me see. I respect you, ShowBizz, not forcing friendship with you, but I would like bet with you, Norman Jr. Why? I don't have no personal reason to bet you. I'm a bet on my bookie where I know the money comes to my account and I got the odds. I don't. Let me see. You the truth fam. Love you, boy. I cash app. If I lose, I don't want your money, my brother. Let me see. Norman Jr. Is on the wrecking ball. Man, we may agree. We may end up agreeing. I think I'm gonna put money on Norman. I'm not putting money on Dev. Quentin got slow feet. There you go, Charles Baker. But then when people talk about Brian Norman, they say Brian Norman is slow. Let me give you guys some receipts real quick. Receipts, motherfucker!
Good shit.
What y'all don't know is that brother is an athlete from Atlanta. And y'all just don't know that because he's knocked some people out and y'all didn't know him anytime before that. Y'all assuming that dude's a grade A athlete from Atlanta. How many brothers you know from Atlanta? You know better. Brothers from the South are let me tell you something. If you gave Brian Norman a pitch on the outside, he's taking it to the house. and that's the black two sugars. And that's the black two sugars. He ain't got no feet. If you are a wide receiver, he's picking the ball off. If he's a corner, he's picking the ball off and he's taking it back to the house. Y'all don't know better. Y'all don't know better. All right. So there are things that in order for Devin Haney to win the fight. Okay, here's the concerns I have for Brian. I think Devin is will be able, I'm assuming, will be able to hit Brian with fantastic shots. That's my issue. I think not only will Devin be able to touch Brian, he's going to be capable of hitting Brian with fantastic head snap back shots. And that's the black two sugars. I mean, fantastic straight shots on some Regis Prograis shit. That's how I feel. Here's my concern. Okay? Here's my concern. Jay's first album was heavily bootleg. Yep, just like Illmatic. Also, the notion that Norman is slow is anyway, it is. And Reasonable Doubt was mostly sold out their trunk, wasn't it? But listen. But here's my concern. In order for Devin to hit him with those fantastic shots, he has to be Muhammad Ali. Here, he has to be fearless. And I don't know if he is. I think he is, but I think subconsciously, way back here, I'm not sure if he is. He has to step to Brian, ram, and hit him with fantastic, the shots that's going to be there. Because if Brian Norman parries and hit him in the jaw, Devin may be showing you guys how quick his feet really are. And if he's showing you how quick his feet really are, he loses the fight. Y'all think Devin has to run to win. No, Devin could do that against Ramirez. He only did it once. He don't do that against he never did. He only did it once. And Ramirez was the perfect slow-footed guy for him to do that against. If he goes trying to run and stick and move and just try to be perfect for 12 and try to tally enough points to win the fight at the end, he's going to get slapped. Because Norman ain't going to respect him. He's going to bring war that's on his cap with a discipline and high IQ, and he's going to break him. Because he ain't going to respect him. Devin has to be fearless to win. And I don't know if he actually is. I'm talking about consciously and subconsciously. I don't know if he is. Them Southern cats be athletic and country strong. I'm saying. Y'all think that Brian Norman is just a strong puncher. He's a lot. He's a lot. And when Devin Haney puts his toe in the ring, he's going to be like, we're going to watch the face-off. And even when Devin was looking at Brian talk, he was like, he never seen a guy like that. Because Devin is from a different culture in boxing. You see all the ice. You see the ice in the grill. You see him going, collecting watches and cars. And you see that is that Adrian Broner, Gervonta Tank Davis shit. Norman is like, those days are the past, bro. I'm telling you, it's the Stone Age. That's why when you hear Brian Norman talk, listen to Brian Norman talk. Listen to him talk. Listen to him talk.
Is they trying to mess with this right here. That's why I said I can't. Is they trying to mess with this right here. That's why I said I can't.
Wait, is it working? Hold on.
Is they trying to mess with this right here. That's why I said I can't be broken. They trying to play the mental mind games on. They want me to think, what if I get tired? What if I'm not on this level? What if the lights too bright? What if I haven't fought anybody at this level? You know what I'm saying? So they want me to sit out there and worry. And y'all know boxing is, to me, 90% mental. So now if your mental is already out of the fight, you lost. But guess what? I'm like that. I believe in myself. I know who I am. You know what I'm saying? I trust me. I trust the work I put in. So now you can't break me, dog. It's real over here. You know what I'm saying? You're going to feel it when you get into that ring. You can't stop this energy I got right here. You feel me? So now it's your turn just to feel it. Where everybody else don't feel it. It's the reason why Quay quit after a jab. I made that boy quit after a jab, dog. It's the reason why that boy Justin Saka was laid flat out. You know what I'm saying? 6 weeks of memory gone. You get what I'm saying? It's the reason why Santillion was a monster, but he got laid out flat too with a broken nose. It's the reason why these things are happening. It's your turn, brother. Talk heavy, champ. Yeah.
You don't hear that anymore. A fighter with the gift of gab like that and saying some real shit that is inspiring to everybody else, that's switching your minds. We were talking about, I thought we were talking about prize fighter, who makes the most money and how many record sales and the glitz and the glam. I thought that's what we were about. He sounds like a fighter. And it's making everybody, it's reminding everybody what we're here for, what a fighter sound like and how we should be thinking. And in that face-off that we're going to look at together, you can actually see in Devin's face that he's like, he was impressed. He doesn't look like a prize fighter. He got a t-shirt on. His hair's not cut. He looks ashy, but why does he sound like a king? That doesn't happen much. When Cassius Clay was sounding like that, people are like, where are you getting this confidence from? Who do you think you are? And that's the thing. If you think you're great, you become great. We're going to find out November 22nd, ring 4, if he's great or not. But if he beats Devin, we have an opportunity here to be watching a future great fighter. So when somebody has that energy, Devin Deebo Dev has to convince him. He has to bust him up so much that he loses that. Sonny Liston couldn't do that with Muhammad Ali. When you have that type of confidence, you got to stop him. You have to convince him otherwise. You can't do it by just point collecting. We got to see if Devin Haney is made of that stuff. And that's why I'm saying I don't know how good he is. I know how good Devin Haney is against small guys. older guys. I know how good he is against Prograis. I know how good he is against, well, I thought Lomachenko won the fight, but Lomachenko was he was a small old man. Jojo Diaz, Linares, fight somebody young at his size, then Ryan Garcia drags him all over the ring. And even if you think the 6 billionths of a gram of ostarine that was in his system, even if you think that made him the Incredible Hulk, him getting hit with the shots that he was getting hit with, you're wondering, unless, I mean, I know you want to, be all on his nuts, but I'm just saying, in order to think about this clearly, how good is Devin Haney really? After that, he fights Ramirez, and we have to think of the no running rule. So now I don't know how good these guys are. Bro, Norman got dropped by a bum. Did he get up and win? Was it no contest? Is he the champion now? Brian Norman got dropped. Is he the champion now? Did Brian Norman get dropped in front of the world, make an adjustment, and become champion, and then defend his title twice? Going to Japan to do so? Are you focusing on someone's only flaw, that moment? Or are you looking at how did he respond to that moment? When you look at Devin the American Dream Haney in his moment, he goes running for 12 against Ramirez. I think he could have stopped Ramirez. I think guys like this guy here, Spider-Man, have to know what makes character, because obviously he's lacking it. But if you understand what builds character and what makes character, you would understand what to measure. And that is your flaw. If you had character, you wouldn't even say that, right? Let me see. Biz, I hear you on all points and agree, but do you believe boxing is pure enough to allow Devin Haney to lose? That's my concern. Career is over if he gets knocked out. I think His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh, who's put on this ring for, don't care. Okay, this is why Turki is good for boxing, in my opinion. One, you can't say things good about people because all of a sudden people must think that you're getting paid by them. I'm not getting paid by Turki. It's illegal for me to say that I'm not when I am. So legally, I'm saying the truth. I'm not getting paid by Turki. He doesn't pay me. The reason why he's good for boxing is he has enough money to not give a shit. Devin doesn't fight for him. That's not his fighter. He just want to see who the best is. That's why the heavyweight division looks like how it looks. That's why Tyson Fury is retired. That's why Deontay Wilder been knocked all over the ring. That's why AJ lost. He is no longer, he's not doing what the rest of the boxing world were doing before. It's the boxing revolution and everything has changed. You're not believing a lie no more. You're seeing the truth. If Brian Norman Jr. is better than Devin Haney, then he's the star. You want the real ones to become the star. Look at Terrence Crawford now. He's the face of boxing. He beat Canelo. Instead of having Canelo, just shape him into being a manufactured star, Terrence Crawford beat him. And when he's doing the commercials, that guy is the truth. We want the truth now. And in order for that to happen, you got to have somebody with enough money willing to lose it. Let me tell you something. Lupe, love you, boy. Let me break something down for you guys. Let me break something down for you guys. All right. Let me talk about this. Turki is not in charge. He's literally a representative, bruh. No pull. The fact that people believe he has all of this money, laughable, bruh. Your I don't blame you, bro. The school system is just, I can't blame you. The school system is trash. All right. He has access to the money, right? They put him in charge to make the boxing business decisions. So he is making the decisions for making the matchups. And that's all I'm talking about. Now, the money, he doesn't own the money, right? Is provided to him by an investment group, but he has access to that money. We're going to give you all these funds to make those decisions, which he's doing. I don't give a damn if the money is coming from you. What I'm saying is he has access to that money to not give a damn. Regardless of how you want to see who has the money and what you're into, I'm talking about the boxing match and why it doesn't matter if Devin Haney wins or lose. You know what I'm saying? We just want to know the truth. So you got to focus on the right things, right? But the school system is really bad. I can't stand when average people call fighters bums. Y'all not built like those guys. Watch your mouth. 100%. 100%. Okay. Okay, hit the Tyson bell. So, speaking of which, let's talk about this. Real quick, let's enter the DAZN war room. All right? We in the DAZN war room. Now, DAZN posted their new ultimate plan. I saw that shit, and I reposted it on X like, this is incredible. And a lot of people start having an issue with my response because I'm like, this is incredible. So since we have 11, I waited for 1,100 of you guys to be here so we can all discuss it. And then we'll continue on. That's why I said this is going to be a long show. Don't worry about the hour. We're going about 2-3 hours here. All right. I want to know what y'all think. Now, here's the ultimate plan. All right. The ultimate plan is that the subscription would be $45 a month. 44 is roughly $45 a month for the subscription. With that, you get all of the subscription-based fights like what's going on this weekend coming up with Ortiz and Lubin. So you get those fights, those entire events. You get all the subscription fights. DAZN has a fight every weekend on top of bare knuckle, fighting championship, all that shit. You got access to that. And you get all the pay-per-view fights starting now. So the fight November 15th with Conor Benn and Chris Eubank Jr., that will be a part of the ultimate plan. You just turn on DAZN and it's there, all because you pay the subscription of $45 a month. Along with another one of the greatest cards ever, if not the greatest, just the week after, same month, Ring 4. You already paid your $45 for the monthly subscription. You get that pay-per-view too. So you get the pay-per-view fights on top of every fight on the subscription. So now that you know on top of that, they're doing gifts and giveaways and stuff like that for those who have the ultimate plan. What issues do you guys have? So we can discuss it. You guys know that I collab with DAZN. All right. If you, I did a DAZN, me and Bam Rodriguez. You guys got to check it out. Me with David Benavidez's camp was tremendous. So let's see. Sounds good. Sounds good to me. But let's see what y'all think. So maybe y'all can think of things that I'm not thinking of. Can you tell them to make it $5 a month? No, because then we won't have boxing anymore. 45 per month is expensive. Okay. It's a little expensive. Okay. So let's think. Let's think about this. I want y'all to keep a few things in mind. Okay? I want y'all to keep a few things in mind. Oh, also, they said the quality is supposed to be better. We'll see. We'll believe that when we see it. The quality is supposed to be better too. I got to see what that means as far as the sound and we'll see it. Let's keep some things in mind. Number one, Boxing is only on DAZN. DAZN is the only boxing channel left on the planet. Agreed? That's the only place where boxing is. DAZN. Agreed? Yes or no? We're going to do this one step at a time to see where our issue is. Agree. That is all we have. DAZN is all we have. Thank goodness for DAZN. It's all they're committed to boxing. All right. So that's number one. Number two, boxing can't be for free. When you do an NFL ticket, it's far more than $45 a month. You do an NBA ticket, you do whatever. In order to Netflix, to do Hulu, to whatever, there must be a subscription base. All right? So boxing can't be for free. You can't want the best to fight the best. You can't want these great cards. You can't want no commerce works like that, where you get everything and you don't have to sacrifice shit. You don't have to pay. How are the boxers supposed to get? So it can't be free. So you're going to have to pay something. So now the question is, how much to pay? We're there, right? Okay. So now I think that is up to you, War Room. Not everybody are in the same situation where they can afford it. It's up to you, to be honest. For me, this is how I look at it. If you are not a boxing fan and you only want to see the big card, not even a big card, but the big fight, Jake Paul versus Gervonta, Canelo versus Terrence Crawford, Benavidez versus Benavidez. If you just want to see those and you are only willing to pay for that pay-per-view and you only really watch boxing about 3 times a year on pay-per-view, then the ultimate plan ain't for you. You're right. 100%. If I were you, I would just pay the $70 to $80 or $100 it costs for that pay-per-view. I would. All right. But if you are a boxing fan, I'm talking about not a casual, but a boxing fan, and you love boxing, it is a no damn brainer. There's a pay-per-view at least every month. There are 2 pay-per-views this month. There's a pay-per-view every month. At the very least, a pay-per-view is like $55 a pay-per-view. This is $45, and you don't just get the pay-per-views that month. You also get every fight on the every fight on DAZN, the subscription-based fights. So you get a fight every week and the pay-per-view for just this month. You have Ring 4, and you have Lubin versus Ortiz tomorrow, and you have Conor Ben versus Chris Eubank. You have all of that $45 on top of all the fights in between. You have bare knuckle fighting. You have access to DAZN. All of the shows with ShowBizz and the Black Two Sugars and the On the Ground and all this. You have all of that on top of all the pay-per-views for $10 less than it costs for the cheapest pay-per-view. It's almost a steal. It's a no-brainer if you love boxing enough. That's the Black Two Sugars. It's a great deal if you love boxing. It's not even a question. It's a no-brainer. If you are a casual, then of course, of course, facts. Yeah, of course. Ain't even a question. My man said $30 is the best price, but then obviously they picked a price point where DAZN doesn't drown. Here's the thing, y'all. When it comes to business, you got to pick the price point in order for everybody to get paid, all the producers, the camera people, the fighters, the promoters, everybody's working on DAZN. Every little thing that goes into DAZN actually operating, you got to keep it going. So if the price point is 30 and it crashes and fails, that's not going to work. So like I said, you got to love boxing. If you love boxing enough and you want boxing it's only existing on DAZN. It ain't existing nowhere else. Boxing is done if DAZN's done. If DAZN's gone, boxing is. But thank goodness they met us halfway. $45 a month for everything. That's a good deal. I'm good. That's the Black 2 Sugars. Let me see. $30 Dubai chocolate. Yes. $100. 45. What? I don't know. I'm just saying it's a good deal for me. If you mess around and you best, let me tell you what's going to happen. And then we're going to move on. Let me tell you what's going to happen. You're going to go to buy Conor Benn versus Chris Eubank. And the price is going to be 55 plus tax. It's going to be about almost $70. You're going to see that price, and then you're going to see the option to be an ultimate for the ultimate plan. The ultimate plan is for the ultimate fan. Hit the Tyson bell. Those are bars. You see the option for the ultimate plan. You can get that fight and everything for $45. And you're going to see, or I can buy it for $70. Buy just that one pay-per-view, or I can get Ring 4 2. All I got to do is pay $45. You have to not know math at all. That's the Black 2 Sugars. Let's move on. All right. So let's move on. Back to Brian Norman and Devin the American Dream Haney. I'm going to show you guys what Brian Norman had to say about his father. This was incredible.
Like that, raise a child. How did that happen? So, what y'all get the game, y'all get everything twisted all because of how he talked about me. All because he believed in me. Y'all never actually listened to him as a person himself. Y'all talking to him right now. Y'all listening to him through me. You know what I'm saying? Every single thing that I know, literally every single thing I know came from him. I'm talking about not 1% of it came from anybody else. You know what I'm saying? So y'all are talking to him through me. Y'all need to respect this dude right here. All he doing is all this knowledge, everything y'all like to hear me say or whatever. Where y'all think it came from? My mentality. Where y'all think it came from? Everything I've been through. Where you think it came from? Y'all need to respect this dude right here. You know what I'm saying? He's not doing anything bad by believing in his voice. Y'all need to wake up to it and get true to it. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's right. Y'all know, the city know. Now, they're going to let the world know, dog. That right. That right. That right.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful. What about Top Rank? Where are they going to go? I don't know. Got to talk to Top Rank. I have no idea. Let me see. Somebody said something that I just don't think. I'm telling you, a lot of people brains aren't functioning. But it's okay. Let me see. Somebody said something that says something about $30. Somebody said pay-per-view for $30. Okay, I want you guys to understand this. This is the last thing I'm going to say. You can't just do every pay-per-view for $30. Y'all not living in the real world, bro. We got to get out of fairy tale land. It ain't happening. You can't have Ring 4 where you pay Bam Rodriguez, pay David Benavidez, pay Yard, pay Brian Norman Jr., pay Devin the American Dream Haney, pay Abdullah Mason. You're not going to be able to pay all of those people and then a pay-per-view of $30. It ain't happening. You can't sustain that way. Tell me one time you went to Amazon and the pay-per-view was $30. Dude, you're paying $90, $80. This is what we've been paying. I can't believe that the boxing fan is accustomed to a world where all pay-per-views were $80 to $100 with taxes. And somehow you expect pay-per-views to be 30? What, with inflation? What world are y'all living in? You can do that for a moment, but you can't sustain that way. What world are y'all living in? Y'all just went from watching Javante every pay-per-view for $88 and y'all happy to do that shit. But then when you can go to a boxing channel where you get boxing every week and all the pay-per-views every month for $45, y'all, I would never get it. I would never get it. But that's okay. That's okay. Let me see. Let's move on. Let's move on. If you have yearly DAZN sub, are the fight free? Brother, I'm gonna let you in on something, my brother. All right, David. At your age, you know ain't nothing free. So if you get a subscription, you paying a subscription. The reason why it's the price is so that product, that service can sustain, can stay in business. Y'all can't be this old and think anything's free. There's no way you can be this old and live this long and survive this long and think anything free. As soon as you go leave the house, you lost $100. Ain't nothing free. The thing is, do you like boxing enough to where you will want to watch boxing every week and all the pay-per-views? With $45 a month, you could do that. That's on DAZN. That's all it is. I'm going to pay regardless, 100. Right. That's all it is. If you're an ultimate fan of boxing and you love boxing, then you'll do the ultimate plan. That's the only way to consume it. All right. So let's move on. Let's take a quick break. And do a look at this. This was hilarious. And of course, I'll put my spin on it.
What you gonna do, nigga? Bro, I'm trying to tell you, I'm trying to save you, my nigga. How you gonna save me? You can't save me, nigga. I don't need to be saved, nigga. I'm from the east side. I was from Texas, punk. You a punk.
Oh. Baby, help him. Okay.
Bro, come on.
Okay, baby. Okay, that's enough. Derek, come on, let's go. Let's go, Derek. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. That's enough, guys.
Bro, give me a change.
Give me.
Bolo was like, let me see, Bolo, boy. Let me see. That's not what he asked, though. Okay, let me repeat it. Now I'm just gonna say it one more time, and if it doesn't sink in, then just read it. For $45 a month on DAZN, you can get all of the fights, even the pay-per-view. For $45, you get all of the subscription-based fights and all of the pay-per-view fights. I really don't know what else. Like, what else? Do I have to explain anything else? Because that's really, you just make it real basic. $45 a month. I have access to everything. If it's on DAZN, you can watch it. If you do the ultimate plan. They're not comprehending biz. Okay. Okay. I really got that. I really don't know what to say. It's a no-brainer for me. Let's see. Let's work. Somebody said lock in the price. That's a good idea because I'm still grandfathered in. So, let's move forward. Let's finish my clips and then we'll start because we're going into the second hour. We're going to start looking at some on the ground, some face-offs and stuff like that. But let's check this out.
Vergil Ortiz from Grand Prairie, Texas, puts his perfect record on the line, 23-0, 21 KOs against Erickson, the Hammer Lubin, 27-2, 19 KOs. That'll be live on DAZN this Saturday night. 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock Pacific, 7 o'clock Central. About 10,000 people expected at Dickies Arena here in Fort Worth, Texas for the main event at 154 pounds. Nothing but respect between the two fighters, and you'll see them on Saturday night. Also, 9 fights total.
You wanna know what's funny about that? You see them smiling, but you know the fight's gonna be ridiculous this weekend. Tomorrow. You know that fight's ridiculous. You know they're gonna be throwing hands. You know it's somebody's gonna be asleep with a busted face. You know. And it's just funny that they're laughing about it. Let me see. You get paid by DAZN. Why do you care? How about you pay my subscription, Biz? How dumb are you? Why? Yeah, let me just. What's wrong with my brothers, man? ShowBizz, let me look at your bank. Why don't you pay my? I don't know you. Like why you? What's wrong with you? Okay. Regardless of what happens with my bank account or who I'm collabing with or how much money I pay for my mortgage or who I'm, how often I have sex with my wife, whatever you're into with me. Regardless, I'm saying $45 a month on the and I think it's good. But if you're casually consuming boxing, it's probably not for you. If you love boxing, it is the best thing for you. All right, regardless of who what my personal life is, you're into me too much. Let me see. Is there a pay-per-view fight every month? Yes, there has been. So, let me see. What belt was that? Look again. What belt was that? Look again. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean. Hit the tight bit. Okay. Yeah. Let me move forward. So, Robert Garcia, the coach of Vergil Ortiz, he made some comments saying that Boots is going to fight Vergil Ortiz next. Check this out.
What people don't know and what people believe is one thing that Eddie Hearn could say. We're gonna show up because that's the fight we got next. We already got the contract signed. That's not reality. We know that's all just Eddie doing his job. Eddie's great at what he does. Boots doesn't want to fight Vergil. Boots is not going to fight Vergil next. Whatever they say, oh, there's a signed contract already. That's all bullshit. There's Boots is not going to fight. Boots is not going to fight Vergil next. He's going to show up. Why didn't they call us up and invite us to his fight 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago? Whenever he just fought recently. You come to ours, we go to yours. We promote the fight. That would have been the perfect idea to do. But they want to show up, and they are going to show up. That doesn't make a difference. Vergil's going to do his job. But, that's just kind of like trying to get the media, the press to believe that they're ready for the fight. I know they're not. I know they already have a date where they already have, a possible opponent already. So it's all part of the show, part of promoting the event, part of promoting his fighter, and Eddie's doing a great job doing it.
Given on Saturday night after the performance, Vergil, Oscar said that if Boots sees him in person, he's not going to want to fight him anymore.
Especially if Oscar was right. Especially when he I'm pretty sure they're going to have him somewhere close to ringside. He's going to hear it. He's going to see it. He's definitely. I'm telling you, he already knows. It's part of the promoting his own fighter. Eddie does a great job at what he does. But I know for a fact they're not going to fight.
That's how you make a fight happen. If Boots Ennis really want to fight Vergil Ortiz, you go from that perspective. I see that as I'm not going to bust him out, but that just seems, I guess I'm busting him out. That just seems like a fantastic way to get Boots in the ring. Let me see. I thought the ultimate plan was just in the works. No, it's right now. It's already launched. I didn't know it was available now. I just upgraded. If you're complaining about $45, please get off YouTube and go get money. 100%. Brother, now, Kane Marco, you ain't got to worry about buying any pay-per-views anymore. You just upgraded with one button to $45 a month. And now you don't have to worry about buying up. Now you just turn to DAZN. Every weekend there's a fight on Friday and Saturday, and Now you just turn on DAZN and watch boxing, grab some popcorn and watch every week on your phone and on TV. You could be in your, riding with somebody while they driving. You look at the fights, brother. Now it doesn't even matter. A whole pay-per-view card, Ring 4, is already paid for right there. Conor Benn versus Chris Eubank, right now you got everything. $45 a month, right there. Don't have to worry about stealing, right? You're stealing from the fighters. On top of that, your stream is breaking and it's getting shut down, and you got to go through Google and try to find the right link, and then you're clicking on shit and going to Reddit and doing. Now you just turn on DAZN and watch the damn fight. You ain't got shit, ain't flickering it. It's in full HD 8K shit. Like you're good. Now that's what I'm talking about. It's just a common sense move. Love you, boy. People like to complain, but all you need to do is it's just a common sense move, and you're good. You're nothing to complain about. Now you're just good. Biz, you've added the clip from the first Bad Boys when Martin Brunette said it's not registering. You're not listening for these folks, brother. It's because most people are either lazy or they just can't afford. If they can't afford it, then I get the bitching and complaining. Or people are just lazy, or people just trolling. I'm just gonna say no to everything. No. But I'm acting like I love boxing. That's just what people do. You can mess around and give somebody a whole yard full of gold, and they'll be like, "But why isn't it platinum?" You know what I mean? Oh, but how much gold do you have in your yard? See, you gave me $1 million. You probably got 2. Yeah, people just suckers. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you got those people. Then you have people who, if you can't afford it, you can't afford it, and that's just the reality. All right. And like my man said, at that point, you gotta get to the bag. You gotta get a job and whatever. Oh, let me see. No, Garcia in the wrong here. Ortiz gotta win the fight. Why would Vergil face off when there is no guarantee he beats Lubin? Gotta win first. Well, Matt, that has a lot to do with confidence. So Robert is confident, Vergil is confident, but we'll see. Let me get this right. Telling you to pay their subscription while paying you. They didn't tell me to pay. Wait, what are you talking about? Tell you to pay their subscription. You changed the name from the war room to the remedial room. Wait, you talking about my personal business? Or wait, hold on. What are you talking? I can't believe we're talking about this. For you, $45 a month get you everything. But let me see what you're trying to say. Let me get this right. Telling you to pay. So telling me to pay their subscription while paying me to tell you to pay, brother. There's 7 different levels to devil worship and horses' heads, human sacrifices, cannibalism, candles and exorcism, animals having sex with them, camels, mammals, and rabbits. Like that brother's barring up. That dude saying, let me get it right, telling you to pay the subscription while paying you to tell you to pay the subscription. That boy barred. That boy's barred, bro. Hey, you just barred up. You changed the name from the war room to remedial. Your feet to the mouth, the key to the meter. That boy is barred, bro. I'm saying, I know it has something to do about being in my back pocket, but who gives a shit? That brother said, let me get this right, telling you to pay the subscription. That's why I'm paying you to tell me to pay the subscription. I'm paying you. You paying me, and I'm paying you to the truth of the boy. Hey, listen, bro. That boy there, hey, he's fire. He's fire, period. Okay, let's move forward. So, Oscar De La Hoya. I really don't know what you were talking about, brother. Not and thanks for the super. I have no idea what I have no idea what you're talking about. So maybe he's Philo. I have no idea what he was. That shit was cold though. All right, so Oscar De La Hoya talking about Ryan Garcia and him shutting down the Jake Paul fight. We were right. we were right. We were right. He could have had that fight. But I like what Oscar says. We were right. We were right. He proves us right here. But he's right. All right. Let me. He's talking about the guy that brought a super chat to tell you to pay his subscription. Oh, he could just buy the. Okay, that's where I know who he was talking about. That bro was like telling you to pay this or this. That boy was barring. That's all I know. Thanks, Justin. Why are people trying to pocket watch Biz? You know what, man? Listen, we're a family, bro. We're the war room. I think I can be polarizing at times. You know, I'm throwing punches at the gym, and you know, I'm with David Benavidez. Y'all saw me go from nothing to like, oh shit, he's with David Benavidez now, Bam Rodriguez and Devin Haney and Brian, like all this, you know, you kind of, it's exciting, you know, and I think the culture now, you can't glaze, you can't just be happy for a brother. So you just got to hate on them to show you're happy. A lot of those people are really enjoying what we're doing here in the war room, but they don't know how to, they don't have the emotional and maturity and security to just say, hey man, love what you're doing, bro. This is a lot of fun. The way they project it, the way it comes out is they just troll, hate, and shit on you. That's really what it is. They really love what's going on, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Let me see. A member for 20 months. Bye. Thanks, Justin. Hey, Terrence. I did. Thank you, Terrence, because you were barring the hell up. Okay, let's check out. Happy for you, bro. Love you, boy. So let's check out Wascott.
First of all, Ryan Garcia, Jake Paul wasn't close at all. No. They called us. I believe Nakisa called Eric. And then Eric called me and I shut it down. Like, you know, it's just not going to happen. There's no, it can't happen. I mean, without my blessing. So, you know, the long story short is I have a contract with Ryan, you know, a multi-fight contract. And we're in talks to fight somebody else. You know, there's Barrios who a lot of people are throwing out there for a world title, which is a huge possibility. But yeah, there was nothing serious with Jake Paul.
Why did you shut it down so quickly, Oscar? Because I mean, that was going to be Ryan's biggest payday. Obviously, that would be a big payday for Benavidez. You mentioned the TV, DAZN, and Netflix, but those deals can get made. But why did you shut it down so quickly?
Because we have a contract with DAZN, and they work with Netflix. And it just wasn't the right fight for Ryan. You know, what we want to build with Ryan is something special. You know, just like we've done with Vergil and how I did with Canelo and how I've done with so many fighters. We wanna make sure that he's on the right trajectory, the right path to get to the world title, to become a star, a superstar in boxing. And that wasn't it.
So how did Ryan feel about that?
I don't know. I haven't talked to him.
Ryan Garcia. Oscar's right. Oscar's right, bro. Oscar's right. Ryan, you have beef with Oscar and all that. You're my brother. Love you like a play cousin. Oscar De La Hoya's right, bro. He's right. He's right. I know how it is. You don't like to be told what to do and you want, you know, control. But honestly, that's the right vision. That's the right vision. No matter what people say, that's the right vision. You don't want to be pigeonholed into just being a circus act. He's saying going for titles, be great. He's right. Fight Mario Barrios, become a champion. Like he is right. You want to be a part of the real serious, the righteous boxing, the Shakur Stevensons, Teofimo Lopez fighting each other, right? You want Terrence Crawford and Usyk. Nobody's questioning Inoue, Nakatani, like, you know what I'm saying? That Bam Rodriguez and what he's doing. Like, you want to be. Listen, stay true to the core of boxing and let everything play its way out, right? Like I said before, we only got one place for boxing, and that's DAZN. And that place got to hold the integrity of the sport. Champions, everybody fighting each other, climbing the ranks, defending titles, becoming undisputed. Okay. De La Hoya's right. De La Hoya's right. He's right. He's right. Let me see. This Gen Z folks, don't waste your time, bro. They're not paying anything anyway. You know, they, you know, a lot of these people are very young. They still in school and shit, brother. You know what I'm saying? Mother's got shit, bro. You know what I mean? You got a lot of people in here that's my son's age. You know, my son in college. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, he ain't got he can't get it his own. He have to ask me. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me see, Biz, are you being paid to promote this? No. How do we not love boxing if we don't support the 45? No, okay. No. What are we arguing? Okay, I don't want you to feel bad. I'm not attacking you, bro. If you can't afford the $45 a month, you can't afford it. Hey, make sure you can afford it. You can't. I mean, dog, I'm brother, I'm from a spot where I couldn't afford. I didn't know what I was going to be eating later on, to keep it real. But if you can't afford it and you love boxing, it is the most beneficial thing for you, is what I'm saying. If you're just casual, then it's not beneficial for you because you only want to watch like 3 events a year. Then no, mathematically, it doesn't make sense for you to be an ultimate fan with the ultimate plan. It doesn't make sense. But if you, I mean, you'll watch a Netflix fight or watch, you know, whatever, you know, you're not. But if you are a boxing fan and you're eager to watch as many boxing matches as possible, then this works out for you financially, is what I'm saying. I'm not trying, don't take it as a personal attack. Like, hey, I'm going to stand on me really being a fan. Brother, I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, if you are a major fan, this works for you. Then just buying one pay-per-view fight, buying one pay-per-view fight is over $55, $45 for everything. I'm just if you were trying to watch Conor Benn and Chris Eubank and Ring 4, you just financially you made a bad decision by not choosing the ultimate plan. It's just very basic stuff. Don't turn into like a personal attack. If your feelings got hurt, I thoroughly apologize. Time's rough out here, heading straight to this man's a thief. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have to block you. I don't do thieves, man. Somebody broke in my car like years ago. I'm still looking for him. Let me see. A member for 20 months. Let me see. Thanks, Justin. Yeah. Justin fixed all that. Justin had to fix all that. Let me see. The young boys busy watching pockets. Us men watching gladiators fight. Facts. Get to the bag, people. Stay in your lane. And show love to others. God bless. Yeah, you know, we can't do nothing about this. I'm on Raw. Oh my God. It was good selection. Good selection. I'm talking about name selection. That was pretty good. We can't do nothing about the generation, bro. People are about pretending more so than being. You know what I'm saying? The people are, I see it all the time. The people laugh. Like I said, I'm sitting here hitting the bag as hard as I can, as fast as I can. I'm working, the blood, sweat, and shit. And people like, slow down, Biz. Just look like you're looking good. They want me to pose like I'm looking good. Pop. I was showing my daughter. I was being funny. I actually trolled and people didn't know it. I said, watch me not give a shit. And we were laughing about it. I put a video out of me being like, pow, 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 pow. I wasn't even playing. I wasn't even really seriously committed to that bag. And I saw everybody saying, looking good now, looking comfortable now. I was pretending to look good. Bam, bam, bam. I'm not trying. I'm pretending to. And the comments were just like, there you go. So people are about pretending and not being. Let me see. Dana White. Oh, Lord, brother. Let me see. Can we talk some boxing real quick? I got Lubin 8-4, proven puncher at 154. Great jab. That's a good point. I just think he's beat up. Plus lateral movement and hard counter. I got you. Hard counters will get you past Vergil. He got KOs at 154. Lubin gotta stay focused on the game. I've seen him brutalized too often. You know, you got Charlo and I think your boy got robbed. Ramos and beat up by Fundora. Yeah, I just My thing is he's been savaged he's been ravaged too much. So I got Vergil. Have you played the new Undisputed update? I didn't, but I watched Black Sun play it, and I was like, go ahead. Black Sun's the best Undisputed player I've ever seen. Who said not being able to afford it? I'm just saying if there are people in the world and in the hey, listen, bro, Jesus Christ, there are people in the world, in the war room, in the chat who can't afford it, because I know that because I existed most of my life not being able to afford shit, new shoes, pants, you know what I'm saying? Also, you are deflecting. Okay, are you being paid to promote? I already gave the answer to that. If you missed it, brother, then I flat out gave the answer to it, brother. You gotta listen. Dr. King tried to love somebody. Tyson Bear. The answer is no. I didn't even know that this was happening until they released it. I didn't even know. It was the Ultimate Power. I was like, oh shit. You know? Let me see. Hey, ShowBizz. Saw the video of you and Benavidez. Nice. Isn't it crazy? Those shots are that powerful, brother. He made my whole head. We'll watch it. Even with the body, I couldn't believe it. Imagine these boxers. If he punched me in my face for real, I would be in a have to do that for 36 minutes. I cannot believe this. Isn't our sport incredible? Imagine. There is no way. I'm telling you, Devin Haney, if he punched me twice, like shot, I would be like, and that's Devin Haney. My nose would be like this here. Let alone David Benavidez. And to look down the barrel of the gun, when David looked at me he's a giant mammoth of a man. When he looked at me and said, and then he started, I was, number one, I was already damn near pissing on myself before he threw the damn punch. But when he did, my teeth clicked, everything went black because he made my eye blink, and brother, it felt like a car accident. Let me see. Love you, boy. Member for 34 months. Love you, boy. Thank you, brother. My whole thing is, if you want to be part of the boxing revolution, support all things boxing. I've seen in the ring before, Biz. Oh, I've been in the ring before, Biz. You have great form, brother. Thank you, brother. Keep doing your thing. Hey, Salate. I know, bro, Salate. The funniest part is when people are laughing and whatever, I know they don't know. Salate, you've been in the ring, you coach, all that. Pro boxers are like, hey, forget what they're saying, bro. You're doing your thing. Pro fighters, pro trainers, David Benavidez and them, right? They like, yo, I didn't know. You're doing your thing. But you see these guys in the comments like, hey, why didn't you? And why I'm laughing. That's why I continue on, because I know they don't even know. But if my face was different, if my face was the face of like Floyd, they'll be like, yeah, he's killing the bag. You know what I mean? It's about perception. And I know this. Okay. Where we at? Let's move forward. Speaking of which, check this out. On X, Teofimo Lopez said, Ryan, let's kick ass and make it a final showdown next year. The stars are aligning. Just stay focused like the amateur days. So he's saying if he beats Shakur and Ryan beats Barrios, they can fight each other. Well, Shakur was like, final showdown. Actually, I like this. Winner face bum ass Ryan. Dog, Shakur is beyond diabolical. Shakur is beyond diabolical. Ryan didn't respond to that, of course. Let me see. These trolls are killing me. I don't know how you doing it. I got Lubin Ortiz at a draw. I'm third shift going to bed. Peace, brother. Love you, boy. You'll know how I'm doing it? Easy, brother. Because I know people don't mean what they don't say what they think. I've been living that my whole life. Bro, I've been living that, but the people who troll you the most hate themselves the most. Seriously. They hate where they're at, and since you can't see them, but you know what they on because you can see what they type. Ain't nobody of any quality going to be typing a shit like that, right? But they're impressed. That's why they're here. But hopefully they can project that energy and bring you down with them, and then that makes them feel comfortable. It's a crab in the barrel. And since you know it's a crab in the barrel thing, I'm just trying to find a way to uplift them to feel better about themselves. Then they don't have to troll anymore. You know what I'm saying? You feel better by yourself. You ain't got to troll anymore. So that's what I'm here for. I'm like, get in the gym, work out. You see, I'm doing it. You know, bad knees, everything. 45. I'm putting myself out there. You do the same thing. You'll feel good enough about yourself that you don't even have to be caught in your own prison of insecurity and lack of confidence and troll. You ain't got to do that once you start winning. Let me see. Do you add push-ups on your workout journey? Yes, Lord. I do it every night. I do 100 to 200 push-ups depending on how tired I am, and I do 100 crunches. You know, but really, that shit got to happen my stomach is hard as a rock, but I got to layer a fat over it. You know, that got to happen in the kitchen, in which I'm on top of. Shout out to DAZN, Ring, and Turkey for putting the YouTubers on. Seeing you on DAZN and Rummy on Ring. Yes, Lord. Too is great to see. You boys came up the hard way. Love you, boy. Yeah, brother. I mean, you know, you do hard work and you build a great community or whatever. Boxing would respond. And just for anybody who's aspiring to give to boxing, right? So a lot of people want us to be corrupted when we're actually righteous. They want DAZN and want Ring and want, you know, me and Wade Plemons and Rummy's and Max Kellerman, and they want everybody they will see us all. As soon as you make it to a certain place, they see you as corrupt. They want you to be corrupt when you're actually righteous. Everything I do is for the love of you. Even you hate me all day long, but I love you. Everything I'm doing is for the love of you, for the love of the sport, for the love of boxing. That's genuinely what it is. But you're like, there's no way. There's no way. But love and being true and being hardworking and disciplined and righteous is what gets you there. Not being corrupt, dark, and hateful. You could try to go that way, but you're going to be mad because you're not going to get there. You do people dirty and you ain't going to get there. In order to be like that and get there, you got to have a lot of money to begin with. But really, if you're righteous and with the right energy, and not the energy to make money, but the energy to do good, you will get rewarded. You will get rewarded. And I'm talking about by the people who see you, the energy, God, the universe, you'll be rewarded. Let me see. You think you'll get an exclusive interview with Roy Jones Jr.? I don't think he likes me, bro. That's the Black Two Sugars. Every time I seen him, he kind of looked at me like, I don't know about this guy. And the thing is, I was a huge fanboy for years. He been in wars, but I think everybody who beat him better than Vergil. Oh, and besides Charlo, for obvious reasons, he kept both them loose close. Okay, losses close. Okay, plus think robbed or no, Ramos was close. Yep, to Chuck. Was clipping Vergil. Okay. Well, this was a few years ago. I'll feel better about it. Let me see. $45 per month is $540 a year. Okay. And average boxing pay-per-view is around $65 or so, I think. Okay. I guess to me, it is worth it if DAZN provided that 12 events per year, like they said. Well, they do. Thanks, brother. Yeah. Well, yeah, the math is worth it. But like I said, if you are casual, not in a negative way, if you truly are casual, you don't need to watch boxing that often, then that's the difference. If you really love boxing, and it's just like I buy the Sunday ticket, and if I got YouTube TV, NFL ticket, and it's a very expensive, I pay like $100 and something a month, $100 and something a month for all that shit. But I love the NFL that much to where I watch every game. I got the fantasy football shit, right? All that shit's very expensive. But I do that so I can be, because I love the NFL that much. So that's really what it's about. It's utility. It's how much do you love this? And if you love it this much and you get this much, $45 is a great price point. It's really just, it's up to your own economics. It's microeconomics. Bro, I tore my quadricep tendon 2 years ago. Sorry, I'm a big surgery guy. And haven't been able to get the strength in my knee back. Okay. At all. How did you do it? What can you recommend? Brother, I just started slow and stayed working. That's all. But a lot of YouTube and stuff like that, you know, I was doing a lot of biking and stuff like, but I never wore a knee brace because I was told when I went through rehab that if you don't wear the knee brace, you know, the stabilizing muscles get stronger. So everything I did was out knee brace. I found out I can't squat though, because I'm just tearing my knees up more so than helping it. But there are a lot of substitutes that help, especially running, make your legs real strong. Okay. Let me see. Don't get me started with YouTube TV and ESPN. Then don't subscribe to it. You know what I'm saying? Okay. One last thing, and then we're going to do the reactions of the on the grounds. All right, we're going to enter the zone war room. Check this out.
These two here, center stage. All roads perhaps leads to a battle, an all-Japanese battle between two of the finest fighters they've ever seen.
I can't think of, there are better matches maybe, but off the top of my head I can't think of a better match than these two. For what you want as a boxing fan, technical prowess, I mean raw power, I mean the arrogance they both have, and they're lovely guys I think, but the arrogance they both have, they believe whoever they face they can knock out.
62-0 between them, over 50 knockouts. What a battle.
I mean, they both got hard fights ahead of them. Let's not forget that. I mean, you know, I mean, and I think I knew he was saying that. You know, I've got to worry about David Picasso before I even think about Junto Nakatani.
Ring 5 is going to have Junto Nakatani and Naoya Inoue on the same card. That's ring 5. Ring after that, they're talking about fighting each other. That's what I'm saying is what's coming up is just more great shit. It's the boxing revolution. Shit is getting better and better. And that's all on the zone. Why? Because where else is boxing? So if you're questioning things now, eventually if you love boxing enough, you ain't gonna be able to help but to it's just too affordable. It just makes too much sense. Bruh, let me see. Have y'all seen NFL ticket prices? Your kidney diet while working out. It's very basic. I'm gonna tell you, brother. I'm gonna tell you, it's very basic. Just eat clean. You know what clean is, and you know what dirty is. You know a greasy pizza or some greasy ass hamburger, some fries, and a bunch of salt. You know that's bad. My daughter asked me, Dad, you just made a decision to drop 15 pounds in 1 month? I dropped 15 pounds in 1 month. Dad, how do you? Number one, that's mental strength. I'm mentally strong. If I want to do something and I made a decision, it's getting done. But 2, the knowledge is already your common sense. Bro, eat more vegetables, eat lean meats, salmon, chicken, have the boring diet, you know, drink water instead of soda. It's just, you know better, bro. And all of that works better on your joints and stuff like that. Fast, you know, I'm going to fast every 3 months. I'm not going to do it but bruh, it's fast for 16 hours, fast for 24 hours, for 48 hours, whatever. There's huge health benefits to fasting, but just make it happen. Caveman diet. I don't know, but you know what's good for. I don't have to read a book. I don't have to look up. All that is waste of time. Clean out your refrigerator and replace it with good shit if you can afford it. All right. If you start rice cakes, I don't know, eat oatmeal in the morning with raisins. Like it's okay. Let's move forward. Let's do let's do some reaction stuff. I told you guys we're gonna be on here. We've been on here for over an hour already. We up, bruh. Okay. So we're about to enter the zone war room. We're about to enter the zone. And we are about to watch On the Ground. I haven't seen it yet, of Devin Haney. It just dropped today. Okay. So let's check this out. Hold on. Let's enter the zone.
We in the zone here, man.
Oh. Like I said, we haven't been seeing a lot of Devin the American Dream Haney. And now things are starting to roll out. All right. So let's check out his mentality. Let's look at Devin, his father, the Haneys. Let's check this shit out. All right. I can't wait to see what you guys got to say. Let's go.
3 continents, 3 championships. 26 years old. Do it look like we're working?
They're gonna make a movie about him.
Two, one. Beautiful. Up and forward. Up and forward.
Go ahead, boy.
We are
That's brother
in
over
Denver,
there.
and we did little work for warm up before sparring, so it's not even like a
Nah.
full complete session. So we just move a little bit, throw the ball, make arms and shoulders loose, so ready to go. Let's work. Up and forward. Yes, that's my second time with him, and definitely he improved a lot. We focused more on feet, on legs, and a little bit power development. So he's going to be in the best shape ever.
This is Devin Haney's anger bag or anger tire. He's been beating this thing up the entire camp.
That's the
getting ready for Brian Norman.
The security guard at Grand
Ready for him to finish it off.
Beautiful. 5 more.
Look at
I do some morning strength and conditioning. Every morning, I do some type of strength, some type of conditioning. That's my first workout of the day, and I feel great. I feel strong. I'm happy with the way that camp has been going so far.
Keep breathing. Beautiful.
I've been killing myself to make the smaller weight classes. I'm just a naturally bigger guy, and I feel so much better this camp. Last camp I felt great, but this camp I feel even better. I feel stronger. I feel like more of my natural self, and in training camp it's been showing. I've been the strongest I've ever been, putting up the best numbers that I have ever before. So the results is showing in the gym, and my mind is clear, and I'm ready.
Best fighter on the planet.
Dog, the ad-libbing, like the hype man. I'm like, hey, brother. I'm one of those that don't need all that shit. I'm like, hey, man. Stop.
So today's Friday, it's the end of a nice long week of training, but we do still have a sparring tonight. So it's like a competition day. This is like fight day for us. So we're just making sure that Champ has all the proper fuel in his system leading up to the fight, leading up to sparring this evening. And in tonight's case, we are going to do, or this afternoon, I should say, we're doing a little, call it a teriyaki chicken. I have about 10 ounces of chicken thighs that I'm going to, we'll sear in the cast iron and finish in the oven. I'll make some rice, make a special sauce with some kimchi and some soy sauce and some peppers. He likes it nice and spicy. And have him all fueled up and ready to go for sparring today. I'm gonna make a little salsa. Like I said, Devin likes things nice and spicy. At a higher weight class, We started at 135. We kind of tested the waters at 140, moved up to a catch weight at 44. So we've been gradually increasing and moving up in the right way so he can, kind of put on weight to be at the bigger divisions properly, which means he's eating more food more frequently, which means he's a happier fighter during fight camp, which is always a good thing.
Man, I'm hungry as hell, bro.
Beautiful. Perfect. What's for lunch?
Teriyaki chicken.
And that brother looked like my son Khalil. My Khalil's bigger than that. See, when you're pumping and working out and stuff, those pics, man, be looking diabolical. Because right there, my son about right there.
Lemon garlic broccoli, teriyaki chicken, avocado relish, and navel orange.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
And then today, got the banana pudding coming off the sparring.
Can't wait for that.
I'm gonna see if my recipe holds up to the.
You made it already?
Yes, it's finished.
How do you like it?
I love it. Well, it's super sweet, but I like it because you're coming off of sparring, and we have the mountain tomorrow, so it's a perfect time for it.
Good. Moving up, like these training camps now are strictly on skill, getting better, recovery, a lot different than what they used to be. They used to be just weight loss camps. I mean,
Now listen, bro. Now, y'all listen. When I was talking about anatomy, y'all thought I was bull jiving. Seriously, y'all thought I was bull jiving. If you hit the front, the torque, that's my only, it's like I said, it's like hitting me in the face. You're going to hit my eyes before you hit anything. My eyes are so big that if I block, I hit myself in the eye. All right. You'll hit my glove and I will hit myself in the eye and have to call the fight off. Y'all. Let me see. It's all in the mind, Biz. You can make the lemon water taste like lemon grilled chicken. Stay strong. You're right, Justin. You're absolutely right. You see what that's torque. That's torque. His neck he don't got enough neck to yield. All right, here we go.
I would work on skills and work on, sharpening my tools, but it would be hard because I would have to, kill myself to make weight, training 3 times a day, and just overworking myself, in which I still train hard, but it's just the calories were very low, but it was mostly off willpower and just wanting to be the best.
Oh, that's dope.
So these training camps are a lot more better, a lot more smoother. I feel so much stronger, and in my training sessions you see it.
There's something to say about that though, that he was making that weight. That is hard. That shows the mental discipline. He never missed weight. I mean, Devin Haney, man, you can't really, call him a weight bully, but it takes so much to be that. I prefer to not have to sacrifice so much. That shit is diabolical. He was looking on the scale was ridiculous.
Anytime the best in the world just entered the gym. He's best the greatest fighter in the world.
Hey, don't show the sparring though. Come on, DAZN. Don't do that. Unless you want Norman to win, don't show those sparring now.
Training camp is actually really, really going well.
Okay, there you go.
I trained Devin for his first 3 pro fights. We're back together. So I'm a technical guru. I'm a southpaw. I boxed before 1996 alternate Olympic team. So I dot the I's and cross the T's. So I'm making sure that he's right for this fight. But most people just see the finished product. They don't see the hard work that goes on, all things that goes on before. Like getting up in the morning, running, working out, then you got to go back to the gym and work out again. So sparring was Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. and we have sparring days, sparring times, and we just go in and get busy. But it's a lot of work behind it.
Oh, so great. I'm loving the way the camp is going. I feel sharp. The elevation here, I feel it. But it's pushing me. You got the night done.
What?
I'll be the best I could be on November 22nd. I came great. Strong, sharp. I trust the mind is there mentally. It was
Devin Haney done it, crowd.
You see him punching up, right? Brian Norman ain't taller than him, but you see what he's doing on keeping his shoulders strong. So his arm doesn't, so his shoulders are in the type of shape where he can keep those that have the endurance on that jab and on those punches. Because if you get tired from the shoulder, you might as well, you lost your weapons.
I mean, it's scary almost that we got so much time left. November 22nd, I think a masterpiece to be painted. I think it's the best fight of the card. It being a great card, I think that's the best matchup. 2 undefeated welterweights. Brian Norman, to me, is the best welterweight. So we going straight to the welterweight division to get the best. He's strong, powerful. He's from America. This our first time fighting somebody younger than us. He actually a little younger than us, so he's hungry. And we like that. We wanted the best. We wanted the best that they had to offer. So I'm just going to fight. November 22nd. I'm 1,000% sure Devin is going to come out victorious.
He looks good, man.
That's levels. That's levels. I'm gonna level with one.
Bruh.
I'm throwing up. Right there, I'm throwing up. That's some crazy shape. That's crazy shape. I'm sorry, but I was in David Benavidez's camp on throw up like that. I mean, I was way fatter then, but still.
How we feeling, man? Good, ready to get it in, baby. Where are we at? We're at the incline out here in Denver, Colorado. It's crazy.
We come to do something that we had to do, and that's get ready for the 147-pound division. Skills aren't the issue, and strength and size won't be. We've done things that you won't believe. We've ran up 2,800 stairs. We came to Denver, Colorado. We're doing strength training because we know we have the skills to pay the bills.
2,700 stairs up. All hard work, all dedication, but it's gonna make the fight easy. November 22nd.
I see you bring your whole family, your whole team with you, man.
This is a family affair. Everybody got to. If you're in a training camp, you got to do it. I don't care how long it takes. It's got to get done.
Our team is made up, you know what I mean, of a great group of people on one agenda. And you know what I mean? We have one agenda, and that's for Devin Haney to be one of the best fighters to ever put on a pair of gloves. This will be an opportunity for the third continent, the third champion that he's facing at 26 years old. So we had to bring in the best of the best.
Wait, you sure this is 12?
Bro, remember we waited on the scale that was 8. That was 8.
You can. Devin's gonna use this.
He's running with a back. Oh hell no!
Ready, focused.
Bro, ain't no
ready
way.
and focused. We came.
Ain't no way.
We came to Denver for strength and conditioning, and we're conditioned and we're strong. Watch this mountain.
Oh hell no!
Excuse me. Watch the stairs on top of the mountain.
You're gonna be by yourself now,
bro.
You know you talk. Let's do it.
Ain't no way, bro.
Best in the world.
I got one.
Hey, right there, I'll be burnt out. That walk up, that incline right there, I'm like, all right then, y'all. When's breakfast?
How often do you do this?
Every Saturday. It's every Saturday thing right here. It's our Saturday celebration.
Okay. Oh, okay. I thought he was running. Oh, he is. Ain't no way, bruh. Ain't no way, bruh. Hey, there's more people. That is not the hill. That is not the hill.
Anytime. DHP. Best in the world.
Best in the world.
Best fight in the world. 2,700 steps in 27 minutes. We ready to go.
He laughed at that.
Yeah.
Plus the weighted vest. Let me get that one.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Plus the vest. Brian Norman Jr., you in trouble. Senior, it's too late. If you're watching this, the work is over. You're behind the clock.
How was it with the vest?
It was good. It was good.
Hey, ain't no way.
Put the work in. Feel great.
That
It's
boy
my strongest time.
Hey.
I felt my strongest today, even with the weight vest on.
Hold on.
We came, we saw, we conquered. The work is done.
Wait the.
Now it's time.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Are y'all? Am I the only one confused? Somebody said cap. Am I the only one confused, bro? Hold on, y'all. So not for nothing. So he went up the hill with the hoodie and the vest on top. Came down without the vest and no hoodie. And now he's walking with a hoodie. But hold on, fam. Cause I don't care if he did half the mountain. If he did half the mountain, I'm good. Cause that shit's crazy. Okay, he got the vest with the hoodie. He did that little jog right there. His brother getting busy. Okay. There ain't no way, bro. Ain't no come down with the Crunk gym, which Crunk is the shit.
DHP.
He got the headband on.
Best in the world. Best fight in the world. 2,700 steps in 27 minutes.
He laughed. He laughed at his dad. Like, y'all know that took 2 hours. That's what I keep telling y'all. Devin Haney is a cool dude. His dad be crazy with it. All right, hold on.
Ready to go.
Plus vest.
Yeah.
Plus the weighted vest. Let me get that one.
Right. Plus the weighted vest.
Plus the vest. Brian
Okay.
Norman Jr., you in trouble. Senior, it's too late. If you're watching this, the work is over. You're behind the clock.
How was it with the vest?
It was good.
I was with the vest.
It was good.
It was good.
Put the work in.
Okay. Like I believe.
Feel great.
I believe.
It's my strongest time. I felt my strongest today, even with the weight vest on.
Okay.
We came, we saw, we conquered.
Okay, and then he just put the hoodie on because it's chilly outside, and plus he was probably sweating.
The work is done. Now it's time to go eat, recover.
Yeah.
So what's the? How do you keep it together, man? Training twice a day, like.
Yeah, I mean, this is a lifestyle. It's something I've been doing since I was a kid. Leaving no stones unturned, dotting my I's, crossing my T's, and just preparing to be 100% on November 22nd.
Brian Norman Sr., you done f***ed up. It's too late. It's
Bro,
too
y'all
late.
fight. Y'all might as well
Listen,
fight, bro.
we picked you. The world done seen that awesome left hook that you put your son put Sasaki in the hospital. We know about it. I saw it. And I went out to talk to Team Sasaki. And I heard what they said.
What they say?
They said Brian Norman Jr. has the left hook from hell.
Oh, wow.
And he said, guess what, when he came out the coma?
What?
He said Brian Norman Jr. can fight like hell, but he better not face Devin Haney.
Wait, that is funny as hell. Bill's hilarious.
And
y'all.
with that, November 22nd, Brian Norman Jr., Deebo gonna KO you, and we gonna walk right over you.
Yeah, go ahead, Uncle.
DHP out.
See, that's my
Thank you guys for coming, to follow my journey, follow my training camp for November 22nd. I will be more than ready and looking to, win another title, my third division, and become champion again. Pick up where I left off.
You need to be Jay-Z in Jay-Z's biopic, bro. If you listen, bro. I'm not ready to call cap on the vest running up the stairs shit, but that's like if he said he did his best time. If he did that, because I know he's in crazy shape already. That's pretty good. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's pretty good. Okay, everybody, let's check out the face off. Let's go right into the next one. Let's check out the face off. But I'm not gonna call. I can get how, because I've been a part of these things, right? So they cut to shit, and you could be wearing something else, but honestly, chronologically, it was correct. You know what I'm saying? So I could see it looked confusing, but he probably took the vest off like midway down. He ran most of it with the vest and was like, man, ain't no way. He probably was like, dog, all right, we got that on camera. Let's take that shit. Like, seriously, bro. Like, come now. Because he took his hoodie off too. But he did enough for me. Like, I know he's dedicated. I know he's dedicated. All right, where's the face off? Because I actually watched the face off. What happened to the face off? Oh, that's funny. DAZN was like, we accidentally released the face off. The face off ain't even there. I feel them too. They were like, hey, you released it on a they were like, we released it. It's only supposed to be on DAZN, bruh. Y'all done released it on the YouTube channel. Okay, that's okay. Do you guys want to watch? Wait, where's Brian Norman's on the ground? Okay, you guys want to watch Brian Norman's on the ground or the ShowBizz adult on the ground with David Benavidez? It's on DAZN, not YouTube. Oh yeah, it's on DAZN. Oh, I did watch it on DAZN. Yeah, I watched everything on DAZN. I don't even really watch the YouTube like that. Okay, yeah, that's what happened. Okay. Brian Norman. Okay, let's check out Brian Norman. That makes sense because that's David. Dare I say both? Okay, let's do both. But let's start with Brian Norman first. All right, let's start with Brian Norman first. Of course, Brian Norman's is shorter. Here's the thing about Brian. I like the fact that he's getting so much love because he is the champion, and he's a very interesting character with how well he speaks. And the stuff that he says. So he's very likable. He got that Southern hospitality type of, swag to him. But Devin is still the star. Norman is rising to like he's better with the mic. So he's becoming, the guy that you're waiting to hear. But out of the two, Devin is still the name. All right. So this one seems to be shorter. Okay, so let's see Brian Norman's on the ground. Check it out.
The boy's back. He do his thing, but he can't beat the money man. He can't beat the money man. No.
What you think about Brian Norman, champ?
Hell of a fight. But I don't know, the Norman kid, he made the right investments. He made smart investments.
Okay. First of all, you have to understand. I was there when they did the face-off. And I heard when Brian Norman was telling Devin Haney that he stole his whole swag from Floyd. He said, you're doing Floyd now, even the stutter. So this is what this is.
Breaking that bike up. What's up? Oh, don't you hold this camera for you running too?
Hard ass fight. That's hard ass fight. Ryan runs like me.
Everybody that ever doubted you.
That's how I move my shoulder.
Go ahead, do this too. Go out there and be crazy. Work so hard they say, what the you doing? I'm being me. I mean, this is the most beautiful run ever.
That's how I look when I
see
run.
how it was when we first got here with Dart. Sun started coming out, so y'all know by the end of that run, you hit that little stride, them hills start hitting. Got the sun coming out. Ain't nothing more peaceful, ain't nothing more beautiful. I'm telling you, just come out here, you get you one good run in a week. That's all you need, one good run, 5 miles. I don't care how fast, I don't care how slow. Just get it in your system, you know what I'm saying? It'll learn you something about life. It'll teach you about yourself. When them hills start hitting, you're gonna find out who you really are.
Damn,
Are you gonna quit? You're gonna keep going. You feel me? So now that's why you all gotta go right back into the pain. Go right back into that hurt. Keep asking yourself those questions and keep answering them each and every time. Am I enough? Am I good enough? Can I do it? Well, goddamn it, I just did it. After a crazy ass workout yesterday. And guess what? I have to do it after a crazy ass workout today. So I think I am able.
You're doing 35-minute, 5 miles around Stone Mountain, steep hills, inclines everywhere. The world got a phenomenal athlete on the way, something special. And a future Hall of Famer is going to be beaten by a future Hall of Famer, Brian Norman Jr.
My man had to walk up some hills right there.
Oh yeah.
Boy, you already.
Hey,
I believe in him, man. I'm trying to get him in shape.
Hey, listen. I used to run with my fighters, right? But once he got to a certain point and the guys started moving, reality set in. Reality set in. It ain't no way I'm running with him. I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? He put pressure on me with the bike. You know what I mean? So they got trouble on the way. They got trouble on the way.
Another day back up in this thing. Going to get this work in.
We show no scoring now.
Work you putting in today?
Work that you can't handle.
Oh my God. I'm putting in work that you can't handle.
Let's run it then.
That's exactly what it is.
Boy, what I'm talking about.
Ain't got no rounds for me? Bill, I know you got some. What's up?
I'm going on the break. I got you.
I need 10 rounds.
Yo,
10
he
rounds.
does sound like Roy.
Tony, what you doing?
Sound like
Why you back on the ground?
Roy.
Oh, so I know I ain't see your damn back, man. Both of y'all, 25 burpees. Both of y'all, you know better. You definitely know better.
Another day in paradise.
I ain't doing no burpees.
Another day in paradise. Just polishing and working on things. We in a real good space right now. We just holding steady before we really let loose. We in a good spot. We just holding steady, polishing things, working on things, and he's in what we call he's in album mode. And
Bro, who are you?
He gonna have he's gonna put out a classic in November. Gonna be an outstanding album, classic.
You sound great. I don't get rid of these bricks. Now I ain't never gonna break. Double my pace till I go down one of the greats. One of the greats, whatever it takes, whatever it takes.
A lot of people think I'm just a power puncher. You feel me? But no matter what, it means nothing if you can't land it. So really, my IQ is where it's at. You can't catch my time. You can't catch my speed. You can't catch the power. And if you do catch it, you're going to sleep. So I'm just too well-rounded. I'm too versatile, too diverse, and not just for him, just for any and everybody. If you want to brawl, hope we can get into that. If you want to box, we can get into that. Whatever you want to do, we can get into that. So I'm not thinking about him. I just think about the man in the mirror. I know for a fact if I am the perfect me,
your
I'm the
workout
best
and
me,
shit?
ain't nobody seen it.
Okay, let's work.
It's the transitional period for my career to let y'all know that I am one of those faces of boxing, one of those best in boxing. And this is former undisputed 2-weight division champion, all those great accolades. And this is the great guy to do it against. And we all know for a fact Devin Haney is not a slouch at all. So also people say he is my kryptonite. He got feet. He got a jab. I don't have feet. I don't have jab. At least that's what they say. So now this is literally that moment in my career where we finna hit that extra that little flip over. So now this right here is exactly what I need, and I'm coming out ready for all of that.
Let's go. Let's go. That's why I say when you start taking it to a whole nother level, doing some other stuff. I get it because of your hands. Somebody just said that to me yesterday.
I'm too smooth. That's what it is.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, man. You ain't no juggernaut like I was.
Look, you see how you be moving and you think you're moving fast, but you're not. I actually move fast. So that's the difference between
Watch my feet. Watch my feet.
Look at that. Let me go and change my clothes and get up out of here. Let me get up out of here.
He always messing with me, man. So I be moving for him, right? He swear I ain't got no feet. He swear I can't move. You know what I'm saying? He swear I can't do it. He be like, what are you doing? He slap me up and down. He's like, your feet not going nowhere. Your feet not doing nothing. But I had to
I look the same.
When the ring, I cut him off. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no, don't worry about it, brother. We done. Our era over. Man, come on, man.
Yeah, I'm Junior in the mag. You know what I'm saying? We just, I support all these trophies and stuff. They probably in the garage somewhere, like from amateur trophies and national champion. He got the belts and all of that. But it gets so much that it really get in the way. Also a football family. DeAndre Norman Jr. So we got another Norman Jr. Check him out. Norman Jr. He's the star of his team. He going to practice in the minute. He got a scrimmage. He scored at least 2 touchdowns a game so far. They've been doing good. Season just started, but
a whole bunch of stuff going on, and then you hit one bit, boom, you just hit. Everything get quiet for a second. Everything cool. He ain't gonna do nothing. He just want to let you know. All right, man.
Girl, just let them know I'm here and I'm listening. You know, they get a little too out of hand. That's how I used to be.
You eat whatever. I made weight eating Taco Bell before. I didn't feel good that fight. Made weight eating Papa John's before. Didn't feel good that fight. So it was all just a learning experience, and realize it's not just about making weight. It's about how you feel as well. So nah, you can't just eat whatever you want. We got a wonderful fight coming up November 22nd. You done seen the home, you done seen the crib, but we putting in work, we just doing our thing. You see the pictures, man, we out here doing our thug wizard. There's a whole bunch of blood going on, none of it mine. But yeah, we just doing our thing. Hold on, let me get this real quick. Can you come right here for me real quick? Can you take 2 steps back? One more. Thank you, brother. Have a good one.
Ring 4, November 22nd.
The old school. We used to do that in the 80s and 90s and shit. Hey, come with me right here, brother. Take 2 steps back. Let me see. Biz, who you betting on? Better be Devin. It all depends on the odds, man. It's a close fight. I think I'm going to, whatever it is, I'm going to do a max bet because it's all go big or go home. I may put money on the Norman knockout, to be honest. MTV, yeah. Hey, man, that was diabolical. Brian Norman, go ahead, boy. I thought he was going to be like real. No, he ain't show shit. When y'all ask me who do I think is training harder, I don't know. And let me tell you why I don't know. I'm going to tell you why I don't know. And then I'm going to do the David Benavidez, and then we're going to call it. I don't know who's training harder because I know Brian Norman to train like a goon. The guy is so I know he's training like look at him. I know he's a goon, bro. And he's like that all the time. He never has moments off where he's not training. He's a complete beast in the gym. And Devin Haney looked like is very, the thing about Devin looked like he's training more old school. I didn't see the 1.21 gigawatts. I didn't see the hyperbolic chambers with the snack facility. The snack facility is probably closed, bro. To be honest, I ain't see shit. I saw him running up a hill and hitting a tire in real old school. I didn't see the 1.21 gigawatts and the breathing apparatus and running on a treadmill with the snack meters and everybody, scientists check. I ain't see the shit, to be honest. So, shit. I mean, they working. They working, bro. Okay. Oops, I messed up. All right, y'all. Last one is going to be ShowBizz the adult Black Two Sugars with David Benavidez on the ground. I'm so happy they did it on the ground and did a Black Two Sugars edition of On the Ground. That was really dope for the War Room. It was really dope for the War Room, man. Like man, DAZN be really hooking the War Room up. And I'm going to ask DAZN, since now they doing an ultimate plan, I'm going to ask DAZN if the War Room could get an extra perk. I'm about to call them. I'm like, hey, y'all got the ultimate plan that launched. Hey, bruh, we gonna need that. The War Room gonna need that. All right, so hold on. Like, you hit the War Room link, and I don't know, y'all get some a t-shirt or something. Like, we got to work. Okay. All right. That's how it started. That's how it started. Boy, they diabolical as hell. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? All right, War Room. This is the last one. Let's check the On the Ground with ShowBizz. And like I said, you guys can check all this stuff. I got a Bam Rodriguez one. You can go to DAZN for that. All right. I love being here, man. I love. The cool thing is you get some insight on. I'ma narrate some insight of this situation. Number one, I'm still looking for that shirt. Somehow I lost that shirt. That shirt is $1,000. Not to be that shirt. That polo is $1,000, and it felt like $1 million. All right, and I made sure I was rocking when I showed up, and I lost it. I don't know how I lost that, and I'm really pissed about that. To be honest, and those shades ran I was late. I was late here. My heart just, you know what I mean? Shit. We on our way to the light heavyweight champion, the Mexican monster, David Benavidez's camp. See how he works out there. And I'm going to work out with him, because I'm just in great shape, and this is just what we do. But we on the ground. Okay, first of all, I wasn't in great shape. And number two, you have no idea how early it was. Like, I woke up and was, there's no way we're going to run right now. It was ridiculous. Yeah, thanks, brother.
What's up, brother?
What's up, man?
What do you think about the compound?
Man, this is beautiful, brother. You looking good, brother. Yeah.
Let me just get all my stuff.
Yeah, no, do your thing, brother.
We've been working hard for a long time, you know what I mean? And this is basically makes me happy, and to see my dad that he's able to buy himself, a house with a big private gym.
Woo! That gym was cold. I was there for a long time.
I know there's a lot of things that we could accomplish, and there's a lot of things that we could give back, not only to our people, but to our community, you know what I mean? We got a lot of fighters here. One of our friends painted this. He goes to the first Benavidez boxing gym, the one in Burien. He paints them all himself. So
the yard was the chessboard. It was like these statues. But in that gym, there were people living there. There were fighters living there. Like they had it was like a whole house upstairs. It was really dope.
Brother. So he, but yeah, this is my dad's design, you know what I mean? This is actually my first time, starting training camp here in this gym.
I hear a lot of love there, man.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
So this is like blood. This is more than just boxing.
It kind of puts me into that place of relaxation. So for when I come here to the gym, all my thoughts are in line, and I know exactly what I need to work on.
Okay, so here's the thing about him. David Benavidez is very heavy, but he moves very light and quick. And that made me say he's going to be very hard to beat, like, for the rest of his life. Because, I mean, he's a huge, but the way he moves, he has, like, the base of a big man. Like a giant man, but he moves very light. I think he is an all-time great already in here and in here. So now he just got to show it. I think he's been building the right building blocks. I think he already has one of the better resumes in boxing. And I think this is the perfect time and perfect opportunity to show people what greatness looks like and how greatness is being manufactured and how greatness is being shaped. So this is a very unique situation. This is a great thing to see. Yeah, in his mind and heart.
Do it fast. When you do it, touch it and then go to the other side and then hit it hard.
It's just, yeah. Yeah, he's like a mini Tyson Fury. That kid that's leaning on the other kid is dope. He's like 19 years old. He's dope.
I put myself in position, in contention to try to become the face of boxing, take over boxing. So these next performances for me are really important just to, like I said, I want to be, I don't care about being number 10 on the pound for pound list. I want to be.
Somebody said, "Why I sound like that?" They obviously they sped up my voice a little bit. I think I was talking slower because I was jet lagged and I just got off the plane.
Number one.
That's all we do is strive to do more every day. A lot of us don't even come close to reaching our dreams or even have a dream.
Exactly, and then, like I said, like how you said, we want a champ. You guys want a champion that actually lives up to the word. I want to be that champion. I know that's going to be the hardest route I could possibly go, and that's what I'm en route to doing. You know, I want to fight the best fighters out there. I don't want to take no breaks, or I don't want to duck no fighters, and it makes me happy. This is my passion. Like I said, my family keeps me motivated. My wife, my children, my father, my mother, my brothers, and just the people that support me. The type of fighter I am, I've never been an intimidating type of guy outside the ring. Like if you see me, I'm a nice guy. You know, probably people think I won't hurt a fly.
Yeah.
But when I get into the ring, it's a completely different story. And it's been like that since I've been a little kid. Since I was 14 years old, people would always look at me, laughing at me. When I was in the gym before a sparring session, I was like, we're gonna beat this little fat kid's you know what I mean? He's nothing. I'd get in the ring, a monster comes out. It's been like that since I was a little kid.
That's a fact. I
feel like boxing is like the best representation of life. You got to fight for what you believe, and you got to go all in or not at all. Because if you don't go all in, you're not going to manifest your dreams.
One more. Nice and balanced. Good. Good snap. Ahí está. Buena fuerza. Ahí está.
Well, this is a very unique situation. This is a great thing to see. When you see how something great is manifested, it reminds me of the days of Muhammad Ali when you just kind of saw his growth. Everyone knows, it's well documented. And that's what we have to do with future great fighters like David Benavidez. Yeah. Gotta keep up with, yeah. Just watch his whole growth. Actually, I want to get in there and get knocked out real quick. What do you think? Man, go viral.
I think you should put the body shit and feel it, how it feels. You took Canelo shot.
I did.
You gotta feel it. You wanna put it on?
Let's do it. Okay, right here. He said, does Benavidez hit harder than Canelo? Yeah. And right here, bruh, right here, I looked at his face and I couldn't believe that we were no longer friends. We were friends that whole day. When I got in there and he looked at me, we were no longer, I was like, oh no, bruh. Oh no. I'm terrified, but we go right there. So and that's why he smiled, because I said I'm fucking terrified, because he looked at me and his eyes changed. It's like his eyes sunk into his head. It was just like darker. And I was like, oh my God. Oh my God, bruh. Then thank God I made him smile. Do this.
You do good. See how thick that is?
Go like that.
Oh, the other way.
Right there.
Did you feel it?
My teeth. Bruh, when I say that internally everything went zzz, it was like I was shocked by lightning and my teeth went, and I thought if that was my face and people get hit in the face by him, Yard's going to be getting hit in the face by him. Just pop, 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 pop. These fighters are built out of rock and metal and shit. Like even Devin Haney, just to be doing that, bro, you got to be insane. Because no way, if he punched me in my face, bro, please. No way. I couldn't believe he punched through the suit. Yeah, bro.
Hey, ShowBizz.
That. What? Dude. My teeth went. I swear it's like I got struck by lightning.
You hit somebody in the throat with that. Yeah.
Bam! Over with. I don't even know why you.
People don't go there, but the thing is, it pushes you back. It snaps your head back in your teeth.
Yeah, I was like, oh. But the body, I mean, no more. No more. No more.
Facts.
I never.
Rápido.
Bueno. Good speed. 10 seconds.
Bruh. He got the speed of a lightning. He's punching faster than Brian Norman and Devin Haney.
Super focused, super motivated. We're coming for Anthony Yarde. Next one. Better be ready.
Wait, this is where you do all the Rocky chop the wood stuff over here?
Right there. This is the rehab. You come here, this is
Yeah, I know, man. Every corner I turn, it's just.
Sorry, I was on the phone.
No. Okay. Just to let y'all know, this is a fraction of that facility. We walked through that entire thing, but of course you can't make it a 3-hour show.
There's the hyperbaric chamber, huh? It's 4 people.
It fits 4 people?
For 4 people inside.
Hey, man, I'm claustrophobic, man. I go up in there and oh, no, it is roomy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was roomy inside.
Let's up on it. Yeah. How did that feel?
I'll be back.
This is good for sleep. This is for beauty, for a lot of things. Huh? There's a lot of protocol.
I feel great. I did a little bit with the ear. I can hear that. I feel great.
Yeah.
Cool. That's wild, man. That's fire, bro. This whole thing is crazy.
Yo, I want to know who is the Mexican monster without the monster. I want to know who David Benavidez is, man.
Well, David Benavidez is a family man in the community. You know, that's really who I want to be. I want to be a good example for the people, a good example for my kids, a good husband, a good son, a good brother, and just like I said, a good example.
With you being a father, do you understand some of the things that your father was going through in the younger years when you raising you up?
I always tell everybody I give it up to my dad because he had the plan, and I don't know how he knew. I don't even think he knew. I think he just made the plan in his head, and he was gonna be on us every day so much that the plan was just gonna manifest on its own. And I'm just so grateful for my dad that if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be in this position at all.
I didn't go to school. I didn't have no education. I want to give them the opportunity to be somebody in life, and that's what I did. I just committed myself until they became world champions.
Boxing is a representation of life. You got to work extremely hard every single day. You got to work and not expect nothing back in return. You got to just keep putting in that work. And that's what I learned with my father from my early age. I remember one time, my parents divorced when I was young. I was like 7 years old. So we're back and forth. I came back to my dad's house and he told me, let me tell you something. I think it was 1 week before we were going to go to the Nationals in Kansas. And we're just playing the video game all night. We're supposed to go to sleep with my brother. And then my dad told me, he came in, he's like, I'm gonna tell you something. He's like, when you live with me, you're gonna be somebody. He's like, you're not gonna be nobody. He's like, you're gonna be somebody if you live with me. And I still remember that to the day. Sometimes in boxing and with a person, when you wanna make a dream come true, it's not what you can prove, it's what you can feel. My dad felt like I was gonna be world champion, and I felt that I was gonna be world champion just because my dad believed in me so much. So I had everything against me, and I was fat. I wasn't the fastest. You know what I mean? I didn't have all the natural attributes that somebody look at me like, I was gonna be a champion. But it's everything I had showed already. I showed heart, I had showed determination, I showed will. It just, it took for me to grow up a little bit, but everything was there, and I felt in my heart that I was gonna become a world champion.
Oh man, thank you so much for spending time with me, brother. You too, brother. All right.
almost laughed right there.
This is our second day here in Seattle, Washington, to visit the Mexican monster, the light heavyweight champion, David Benavidez. We're going to get into his workout regimen today, see if we can keep up, see if I can keep up. I can keep up.
A little side note. I washed out my Beijing that morning. I had some Beijing in, and I was like, okay, y'all want me to work? So I washed out the Beijing. Oh my goodness. Not early enough, huh? I have my black
You wanted the real deal, that's what it is, bro. I'm not gonna wake up later for you.
Come on, man. What's up, brother?
How you guys doing?
Good, man. You want to get started? I mean, that's what I do. I just hop out of bed, crusting the eyes.
Yeah.
And I can run with the champ.
Yeah, so right now we're at Coolon Beach. It's about 7 a.m. About to get 6 mile run.
Hey, look, they filmed you know, the punch. And they okay, another thing. He wasn't really about the talking. I came in bull jiving, and David just wanted to run. It was the funniest shit. Looking at him like, hey, brother, I ain't got that kind of time. I said I closed my eyes before you. Which is why I thought you knocked me out. I saw black. I was like, but my eyes were closed the whole time.
You have to run 3 miles in and then 3 miles back. So
I won't see it. I won't see it.
All right, let's go.
Ready. Man, shit got real. It got real right there. It got real, bro. Yeah, it's getting real. That guy, the respect I have for him is tremendous. I just ain't think he was that fast. I'm telling you, it was just like he was just getting further and further out. Okay. This is what y'all don't understand. Y'all have no he ran 6, I ran 4. What happened was the dude, I saw his back, then he just disappeared. I'm like, ain't no way, bruh. Ain't no way. I couldn't keep up that pace, so I slowed down. Ain't no way, bruh. But I'm trying to get 3 miles and then 3 miles back, I think it was. I got to the 2 mile point and I said, I'm done. But I got to make it, because I kept thinking the further I get out, I got to make it back. We're all in the trees and shit. So I got to get 2 miles. That's 4 miles. I come back. I drop to my knees on some sweating about to die shit, which y'all saw. They didn't show that David Benavidez showed up 30 seconds after I did. He went 6. I went 4. And I swear I had that conversation and I looked and he was coming. They should have showed that. He was 30 seconds after I showed up. Now that's the black two sugars. And I say, ain't no way. Ain't no way that man is that big and run and that with that kind of stamina. And this was before training camp. He wasn't in training camp yet. Ain't no way, bruh. Ain't no way, bruh. That's why he looks like that. Like he looks a little bigger. He didn't even start training camp yet. Bruh, ain't no way, bruh. Ain't no way, bruh.
When I finally hang it up, I want people to remember me by just the amount of competition, the best opposition I faced. I want them to remember me by the type of fights I put on and just being the greatest champion in my generation. That's really what I want to be remembered for. The biggest thing I always tell fighters is to study fighters.
Yes, dude.
People don't even watch boxing no more.
Yeah.
People don't even watch.
Yeah.
When he fights a fighter that boxes around him and all he's worked on is just blowing the whole time, he's gonna be like, oh, this is the only thing I know how to do. So you counteract that with, okay, you have to be a brawler, but you have to be a boxer as well.
You really envision you can make come true. That's some superpower stuff too.
And yeah, I see how my walkout is and I see how all the fights are, right? I see that first in my head. So for me to live it out in real life, you know what I mean? It's just, it makes me know how strong I am.
Right? David Benavidez had like a whole 30-minute conversation about Rocky Marciano. When we were sitting there, he talked for like 30 minutes on Rocky Marciano. Another thing is, I was ready to go to sleep. No cap. After that run, when I was talking to him and I'm looking like that, I'm done. Afterwards, he said, all right, we're going to start training. And I'm like, we really just trained. And he was like, no. That was the warm-up. We're going to start training. Bruh. Let me see. Goes to show PBC fighters and DAZN episode clips. Yeah, that was dope. Brother, I
Side to side. Don't you still want to barbecue after? Vamos para acá.
I didn't get a chance to change. Cross smelled like ball sack. He actually, somehow he changed.
Anthony Yard is a great person, a great fighter, a guy that's super dedicated, and he's proven himself, you know. It's a tough fight, a very, very tough fight. But at the end of the day, like I said, you know, we're not afraid. You step in there with the best fighters there is. Everything goes well. We got to fight with Benavidez. That's a animal, that monster, you know.
Hey, man, if y'all were to fight a guy like that.
He kept saying, better BF, better BF, better BF. And I start thinking, like, better BF is on the card. He got added to the card. Like, around this time, he just got added to the card. And I'm like, holy shit. He kept saying it. I think they're going to fight David. I think they're going to fight better BF if they get past Yard.
That'd be a gift to all of boxing. That right there would be so hyped up.
He gives me the confidence, the way that he works, his mentality and all that, man. That, like I said, the confidence I get from him is like nobody can beat him.
Who is this guy?
This is my son, Anthony. This is the next champion, Anthony the Great.
This little kid is diabolical.
Big shot, big single shot, big shot.
Hey, this kid is diabolical.
There you go.
This kid made me catch a ball straight. This kid is awesome.
There you go. There you go. No, straight punches. Hooks.
Yes, Lord.
So this is the chain, Mother Mary, the Virgin Mary. If you don't know her by Mother Mary, means a lot to me. You know, me and my family. She blessed us with a lot of miracles, and she blessed. Actually, my daughter is born on her day, 12/12. So it's that was another blessing too.
Oh, wow.
We got from Mother Mary. So I feel really proud to be Mexican. I feel proud to have the Mexican heritage and have.
They made me hit the speed bag. So while this was going on, I think maybe when he was jumping rope, I was on the side hitting the speed bag. I'm like, dude, this is they put me through a whole exfoliation.
The Mexican blood, because in my opinion, the Mexican boxers that have Mexican blood, the people that have Mexican blood, they're one of the strongest boxers, most durable boxers, and they have a tremendous heart. And I feel like that's something that's just passed down from us by blood. As my brother, he was in the last creed.
Yeah. Okay.
Push out to the mouth.
Okay. Hold on. Real quick. They were like, all right, Biz, get your ass in here. Right? What they're showing is the end of it. See, that's funny. It's funny as hell. I was dead meat. Right? So I'm throwing punches, right? First of all, I throw the first punch. I go bam, bam, and everybody go, oh, and they start hitting the canvas. Boom, 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 boom. So we're doing the mix. David starts screaming, Biz, and I'm dialed in like 1, 2, 3, dip, and I'm doing, and he's like, ShowBizz, man. I'm trying to tell you something. So then when I turned, that's when I'm bone tired. I'm about to throw up, and he's telling me you're not breathing right. So let's go back. But just to give you the background.
And I feel like that's something that's just passed down from us by blood. As my brother, he was in the last creed. push out to the mouth. That's why people do that nose air. As soon as you finish throwing, breathe into the nose. Hey, come on, we still got 2 minutes left.
Yeah, they start hitting the thing. I was done.
And a 2, I see you want it.
WBC light heavyweight champion, the Mexican monster, David Benavidez. Let's go. That's all I had. I'm about to throw it.
Yeah. We're gonna throw a pretty.
Hey fam. They were not. They were so down. I was not prepared to be in a full thing. Right. So after the mitts, they were like, all right, let's hit the back. That's why you got bro sitting there looking at me like, you know, 3-4. Proud of you, Biz. AJ Body. Yo, I was about to throw. That's why my voice cracked. I was literally about to puke, bro. Right here, I was done.
WBC light heavyweight champion, the Mexican monster, David Benavidez. Let's go. That's all I had. I'm about to throw it.
We're gonna throw a pretty challenging combination. This is a 5 shot. If you learn how to do this, bro, there's really no way to block this shot. This combination. You see, I'm gonna show it to you slow. 1, 2, 4, 5.
Look at this shit. I was done. Bruh. I couldn't believe it. I was over there. Look at me. I'm over there. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I was mad. And then they said, and now, hey,
we gotta go get some food.
We're gonna go get some food. Like, he is such a testosterone Neanderthal. I just want bed and water. My man was like, David hit me on the chest, like, all right, man, let's go eat. I'm like, damn, bruh. You know, they were hooking the steaks up, but I just didn't think that my digestive tract. My legs felt like jelly. My stomach, and there was no way. And then he was like, all right, man, let's go get some food in. I'm like, brother, what are you, a Neanderthal?
My dad and everybody made steaks. ¿Dónde está la comida? All right, let's go get it. What? Anthony, come on. Poncho's doing the steaks.
Bruh.
It don't get better than that. Protein, dame un cochuto, man. So you guys been here for a couple days. You've seen how we get down here, Team Benavidez. November 22nd, fight against Anti-R. Don't miss it. Now you guys need to get out of my house.
Ring 4, November 22nd.
Let me run this by you. When the last time you heard me talk? I ain't said shit. I'm so dead.
Team, dame un cochuto, man. So you guys been here for a couple days. You've seen how we get down here, Team Benavidez. November 22nd, fight against Anti-R. Don't miss it. Now you guys need to get out of my house.
Fact.
Ring 4.
Bruh. We ate. I was looking at that little kid, Anthony, his son was, and I'm just looking at him. I'm like, hey, I don't even know what kind of family y'all got. Like, I don't know what y'all own. If I can say this, but it's the truth. It's diabolical as hell. I leave the steak situation. I'm about to take the biggest crap I can fathom, but I want to do it in their house. So I'm like, I need to head back to the crib, to my hotel, bro. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go home. I walk out, and who do I see? Jose Benavidez. He ain't eat. He was way over there. I'm like, so I go up to him. Yo, I really shouldn't say this. But it is what it is. I go up to him, and he's like, hey, yo, ShowBizz, man, come here. Wrong. He told the camera guy, hey man, come here. You want to see something? And I look and I'm following them. And he brings out a gun. And he's just like, the gun is like hooked up with a scope and a dot and all kind of shit. And he's holding it. And I tell the director, I'm like, hey man, move out the way. And he's like, what up, ShowBizz? He lets me hold the gun. I'm like, yo, the tool was, I don't even know what kind of gun that was. And then in his trunk, he moves this blanket and it's just like, they will be okay. How about if there's a zombie apocalypse, they will be okay. And the only thing I can think is y'all are living in a totally different time. Y'all killing animals and eating the steak and training in the hills and fighting and punching all day and the kids punching and y'all got artillery. And all I wanted to do was go home. After a minute, after a minute, I just wanted to go home. I said I've been living way too domestic. I've been living far too domestic. And that's the black too sugar, because I had to take a dump. I had to take a dump. Like a Biz Marquee. Love you, boy. Like the type of dump Biz Marquee would take. You know he'll break the toilet. I had to take a Biz Marquee. Hey. Like the Biz Marquee, the vapors. Like I had to take that shit of the vapors. I've been punched. I've been running up mountains. I had to let my hands ride. I'm eating steaks and looking at artillery. I gotta go. I had to catch a frog. The son was like, hey, come over here, Biz. I'm just like, what you want, man? You know what I'm saying? I was hitting the speed back. He said, come over real quick. He said, catch that frog. I'm like, I'm looking around. Like, man, can somebody else catch the frog? He's like, no. I'm saying, I done caught the frog. Then he put the frog. I had to let the frog go. He put the frog in a Vaseline jar that had Vaseline in it. So he's walking with this Vaseline, the little Anthony kid walking with the Vaseline jar. And I'm like, and I'm looking at him, I'm like, why you got a Vaseline? He's like, I got the frog. I'm like, get him out. We released the shiniest frog I've ever seen. So I mean, I had to go, man. I had to go. I had to go. That shit was crazy. Let me see. How did you like my hometown of Seattle? I loved it. I loved, especially the Starbucks. Y'all got the original Starbucks. Hey, listen, y'all laughing, man. That shit. I was like, they different. I got to head to the crib. All right. So thank you guys for showing up and showing out for this long day. I'm sorry. It was a 3-hour live stream, but I didn't go on. I haven't been doing Wednesdays. I thought it was appropriate. Plus, with DAZN doing so much, I want to give appreciation to DAZN. I really did. And let's hype up some fights. And we starting tomorrow. That's the Lubin and Vergil Ortiz fight, right? I don't know that for sure. That's tomorrow. So where I will be calling that fight. All right. Put the grease on. ShowBizz adult. I'm out. Enjoyed it, man. Thank you. So all 3 hours. Thank you so much, brother.